Fuck it. We'll do it live. And I was just ever so slightly correct with what I said on Twitter. I did start early because the fucking timer told me that I still had a solid 35 seconds left before I could click the button. On the bright side, I'm not able to say hello to nobody because Lemon Pie was, well, I don't know if he is here, but he was here. He definitely was here. Oh, what's up, Landon? So I'm guessing you're probably the only person here at the moment because I'm barely here. You're barely there. All it is what, 6? Do you count the period or the full stop as a symbol? It's just 6 symbols. TLB 2.0. Hello, Carmen. You're supposed to be late, Carmen. What are you doing here? I thought that you were going to be late. You got here right on time. At least that's what you told me. You said you were going to be late on Twitter, and then you show up right on time. What is that? Oh, Lemon Pie is here. Thank goodness. I should probably open this up on my phone so that if I have to, I can type in the chat. So that's how I say it around here. At least that's how I say it now. Oh, Carmen says she's making tacos, Bear. Is that like bear tacos? Like you're using bear meat in the tacos? Because you should. You definitely should. Like, I'm going to hit the button here so that it changes the things to the right size. What's up, dog?
Not much.
I mean,
is this working? Okay.
Yes. Without the background, which way is better? That way or this way?
The long ways. Don't we usually do it the long ways on this channel?
Only when there's 2 people, because it's a bit weird when there's 3, because you get those, I don't know what to call them. They're almost like columns.
Right.
So that, and if someone has the camera on, it zooms way in for some reason. I don't know. I don't entirely understand that part of StreamYard. I was like, why are you zooming in when all I did was reformat how much you can see? Like, it should stay at the same amount of zoom and just cut off the edges a la Zack Snyder, that motherfucker. Landon says, one more step to looking like the legend himself, Eren Yeager. You know who that is, right, Husky?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's the main protagonist from Attack on Titan. What's up, Q's Queen? She says,
so I
boom.
definitely wouldn't know that, would I?
How could you not know that? I don't watch
the
show.
Attack on Titan thing.
I don't watch Attack on Titan.
But how do you know?
Because of Purp.
I really don't pay attention. I really block out anything related
block
to that.
out every time Purp talks. That sounds racist.
Just anytime people talk anime, I block it out completely. It's just like Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I wish I was making that up, but I
do
every time. I do every time.
How are you able to comment on the I don't believe you for a second. Like, you sit there and you listen intently with your perked up ears, and then you're like, and that's what the fucking Nazis did too. He's like, do you remember 1942? No, I don't. I don't remember it at all. Oh, Carmen sent you a whole bunch of hearts. She didn't send me no hearts. Lucky pup. Oh, what is this? Let's see how long it takes PB to... Did it take very long? I don't think that it took very long. Like, I was just in the middle of talking, and you were the first person... Well, when I was done saying what I was saying, you were the first person that I was going to comment to, because I saw that you show up when I was, like, mid-thought.
Right.
I mean, do you cut yourself off mid-thought to say hello?
No.
No, you got to give it at least, like, you can cut it off mid-paragraph and then continue on. But if you're inside of one thought, like, you should probably finish that son of a bitch. Because odds are, if you don't finish it, mod you? Jesus Christ. If you don't finish that thought, you may never finish the thought. That's what I meant to say. There you go, prophets of geek culture. What are you even doing here? It's very confusing. Oh, she was just joking about me noticing her. What are you jealous because I send Cyberpop hearts? Bear? No, there's no reason to be jealous. He's a dog. Like, everybody loves the dog. One of my coworkers, well, he's not like an everyday coworker. He's more of a weekender at this point. He was getting stuff ready for tomorrow, and he brought his dog with him. So that was a quality 5 minutes. Hello, Jelly. How are you?
This thing's been trending all day. It's Venom. It has like 1.18 million tweets. I clicked on it earlier today. Okay. I'm like, all right, it's Venom or like fucking Bane. As some K-pop thing, I think, or J-pop. I don't know. Some pop shit.
Lemon Pie says, when I am on the middle of thought, when I'm on the middle of a thought, I'm also distracted, PB. Fuck, man. It took me 3 times. I must be channeling my inner Zod right now. That was awful. Because I read it before I read it, and then I started reading it and transferred it onto the screen, and I was like, wait a second. What does this fucking say? I figured it out. We worked through it. Issues can be overcome with just a little grit and determination. Except for working on that stupid fucking greenhouse. God damn it, man. I had to quit. I was like, okay, it's frustrated me enough. Let's go home for the day. It's 5 o'clock. I can leave. That's a full day. Like, tomorrow's going to be a fuller day, but that's not the point. The point is, I hate putting screws into metal. Like self-tapping screws. You know what I'm talking about, guy?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? How do you not know what a self-tapping screw is?
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear the other part. I was trying to use the restroom. If someone's in there.
No, fair enough. Like, yeah, dealing with those fucking self-tapping screws is terrible. Oh. No, Q's Queen. There is no fandom zone tonight. The general canceled that motherfucker hardcore.
Yeah,
I worked through the typos, Lemon Pie. Carmen says, "Hole, Janie." She is a hole, Janie. PB, the migraine meds are working for now, but I don't know if I'll have to dip later. I wish I can't sing that song. It's some like hip hop or pop song. When you dip, we dip, we. I don't know how it even goes. You know what I'm talking about. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Maybe that's how it goes. That would make the most sense. I don't fucking know. It's some stupid song. I don't have the names on. Oh my god. Show the display names. There we go. Much better. Now I can see what the fuck. Now I know who I am. Excellent. I'm on the left side of the screen. It's the one that says PB to me. You could already. No, you couldn't. You just knew what channel you were on. No one could see that shit. And I forgot. Well, I say no one could see that shit, no pun intended, because apparently shit is on the screen. It's silent, but it's shit nonetheless. Q says, got to move my laptop downstairs soon to watch SmackDown and listen at the same time, PB. Are you watching a replay of SmackDown? Yeah. What time does it start there? Because I thought that it started across America at the same time, but I don't know if it's one of those shows where you get the replay of it because it's running on East Coast time, so then they wait 3 hours to fit it into your block of TV. I have no idea. My Zod alarm is becoming useless. What do you mean it's becoming useless? I told you to move it 2 hours forward from what you originally had. Because we were doing the shows 2 hours earlier. And then the 1 week we did it at 11, so it was only an hour earlier, but it still would have worked out because is that 1 hour really going to like break the bank if you don't get that 1 hour of sleep 1 day a week? Because if so, then yes, fuck that. But if it's not going to break the bank, like, it should have still worked. I mean, when was the last time he canceled a stream, Husky? I don't even remember.
He's on and off only because this has been a busy summer for all of us, but he doesn't do it that often. Maybe it was near the beginning of summer the last time. It's funny because every time like I'm busy, the days I'm busy, it's like, all right, he's still streaming. And then the days I'm not busy at all, hey guys, I gotta cancel. I'm like, fuck, not what I'm supposed to do.
Was my existential crisis not having the names on the screen? And then I made fun of myself saying, oh, I know who I am now. I'm the one on the left. It says PB. Because I can read. That was this comment right here that I glossed over because I started reading SmackDown and I was like, wait, what?
Watch something creepy?
No, watching SmackDown at 8 p.m. Cali time. And we'll be listening to you in the pup. So 8 p.m. That's 10 here. Yeah, that's what I call like they're syncing it up with the way it works on East Coast time. So everything starts 3 hours later. Because for me, regular primetime TV starts at 7 p.m. and goes at 10 p.m. On the East Coast, it goes from 8 to 11. But on the West Coast, it goes from 8 to 11. West Coast time, Pacific time, whatever. It's a very specific time.
Right. Proper saying he can't make it. I'm like, well, I wasn't.
Oh, I seen the message pop up on the top of my phone and then it disappeared, and I was like, it's probably bad news. And it was.
Bad news.
It seems like that's what the phone delivers lately. Bad news.
Right. So it's just us for the show.
For now. I mean,
you've gotten special guests.
No, they're not. I don't have any. Oh, I don't want to say the word. You said special guests, and when I say special, it's not just you know.
Yeah.
I said these words are terrible. Like, what am I supposed to use now?
I don't know.
I have no idea how that stuff's supposed to work. PB, we can figure it out in the DMs later, but thanks for the chuckle. I just left to get food, and PB is talking time zones. Was that about me? No, it wasn't about you, but what the time where you are in Australia should be 12:47 a.m.?
Right. I don't know.
No, because the way that I got it figured out is you add 3 hours. Oh, no, it'll be 12:47 p.m. My bad. That was wrong. Because I was going to explain it, and I was like, oh, you know the explanation, and you still did it backwards, you stupid son of a bitch. So from where we are, you add 3 hours, right?
Right.
And then you flip it, because it's 15 hours ahead. But trying to add 15 hours is a lot more difficult than adding 3 hours and then changing if it says AM or PM to the opposite one. And then, boom, you got jelly time. That's how I do it. SmackDown was on in the East Coast at 8 p.m. Yeah, I know. Why don't you watch it? Does it replay? Is that what you're telling me in this thing? Because that's like, we're on the same page. Because it's on at 8 p.m. when it's 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and it's on at 8 p.m. when it's 8 p.m. on the West Coast. That's a 3-hour difference. So you're not getting the live feed. Because it's a live show. At least I think it's still a live show. I don't remember. It's been so long since I watched. I don't even remember last time. I didn't even watch WrestleMania this year. Did you know that? You usually watch that. It's like going to church on Christmas. Usually watch that every year. And this year I was like, what's even the point? There's no Undertaker. Why, like, the WrestleMania, just cancel the fucking thing if he ain't showing up. It's bullshit. don't have a way to watch it on TV until 8 p.m. So then, like, I got a friend that he's really into wrestling, and he goes on all of the websites and stuff like that.
Right.
Do you avoid spoilers on purpose, or have you never looked into those before? Because I know they used to do that all of the time, because it used to record on Tuesday and play on Thursday. So you had 2 days of knowing exactly what happened, and somebody would just, type up a little blog on a website and be like, okay, this happened, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to watch this week.
Right.
Hello, Jackie.
I don't know. I'm just pretending.
No, don't cut me off when I'm saying hello. You're supposed to say hello after I say hello, Jackie.
Hello.
Oh my God, that was so underwhelming, guy. Really?
I mean, you got me out of it. It was a WWE crap. I don't give a shit. I was trying to tell you, I'm pretending to be interested.
My favorite wrestler besides The Undertaker is Incineroar. Did I bring you back in with the Pokemon talk?
Oh, yeah, man, Pokemon.
You son of a bitch.
If he was here with the Pokemon. He hates
I don't know. I don't like that's because he's just that hair too old to have been able to enjoy it. Whereas I was at the fucking top end, like being 34 right now. 1998, I was 11, 12. Like that, you ain't got a lot of people much older than that were playing. I got 2 friends that were less than a year older than me, and those are the oldest people that I knew personally that played. Didn't know anybody else. And then there was a couple people that were my same age, and then everybody who's younger. I mean, they come out with a new generation every 3 years, right? Is that right? Sword and Shield came out 3 fucking years ago this November. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
That can't be right.
Weakest one so far.
Are you serious?
Dude, I really wish I could say it was fucking it, but no, I've had no motivation to put those back in my Switch. I don't even know where I put them when I moved. I threw them in a box.
Hardy boys. Matt Hardy over Jeff Hardy. I'm one of those people. See you later, Carmen. She's got to go eat tacos. Godspeed, Carmen. Godspeed.
Nice.
Don't choke on the chip. Leonard says, I don't follow wrestling. Yeah, we're not. We moved on from the wrestling. Now we're on to Pokemon wrestling.
On the chat. Keep going.
What?
Keep going. I think there's other people in the chat that you need to look at. Unless mine's that far ahead because I have the YouTube hold up.
Oh God, I don't like. Jackie is she's the only one who just showed up. What are you talking about, guy? What?
Let's see. How come
I'll see jack shit.
I can see Hofcast on the YouTube end, but not on the StreamYard.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I just opened it up. I'm like, okay, is it black? I'm like, no, and I can see him right there. It's on the top chat. Right on my computer.
Hold on, let's fucking...
Like in chat,
Son of a bitch.
You guys see him?
Yes, I do. I'm looking on YouTube now. What the actual fuck, man?
Did it block him out because he tagged you? And they do.
He tagged me. No, other people were tagging me, and it was coming through before. Like Janie tagged me. I'm pretty sure Carmen tagged me. Oh, Lemon Pie might have, but I don't remember. Dude, what is up, Hoff? Are you bored?
Tell him to say something else.
Oh, you know what I'm going to be able to do? Well, he's still there. Yes, type something else in here. Let's see if it pops up in the StreamYard, because that's a real fuckery style glitch. There it is.
There we go.
He says, me and PB are literally the same age. Those early Pokemon memories were fun. Oh my God. Like, it's one of the only games that I got those kinds of memories that I hold on to. Because, I hold a grudge. Would you like to hear a funny story that I've already told, like, maybe once or twice, but maybe not everyone's heard it?
All right.
So, Pokemon Gold and Silver, right? They're coming out. And I already had Pokemon Blue, and I was like, oh my god, these games are going to be fucking epic, man. Totally fucking epic. So what did I do? Lay's potato chips were giving away copies of the game. If you sent in, it was either 3 or 4 UPC codes, right?
Right.
Right, so I bought them fucking chips. I ate the fucking chips. I cut that motherfucker off, and I did it again until I had enough codes, and I sent it away. And sure as shit, a couple weeks later, a box shows up. And I was like, well, what could possibly be in this box? Because it seems like it has something on it that I vaguely remember. And sure enough, it was from whatever the fucking, I don't know exactly where they sent it from. It was goddamn Pokemon Gold, which was amazing because that was the one that I wanted in the first place. Like, if Silver would have showed up, yeah, fuck it, I got Silver now. But fucking A, man, goddamn Gold Shaw, I was so fucking happy. So, after I seen that it was there, I was like, hey, is that the Pokemon game? And my dad goes, yeah. That showed up a couple days ago. It's going to be one of your Christmas gifts. I was like, wait a second, what? Is this a joke? Are you serious? Like, you didn't get that as a gift. It showed up and you turned it into a gift? Like, I was meant to just get that. It be mine. I could be playing it right fucking now. But it got wrapped in the wrapping paper and stuck under the tree, and I was like, well, fuck, it's off limits now, son of a bitch. It's very disappointing. Janie says, PB, I almost always tag you. It's not me talking to you. It's not me talking to someone else. Tag you when it's not me talking. Fucking A, man. What is my problem tonight? Comment says, you enjoy some juicy tacos? Did you have to lick your fingers after? Oh my god. Oh shit. Maybe I did. Lemon pie, yep. It helps the person you're tagging see the comment because their name is highlighted. It's not highlighted on StreamYard though. It's definitely not highlighted on StreamYard. Hoff goes, I once won a Pokemon card sweepstakes. They sent me like 20 decks when I was in 6th grade. Oh, man. Can you imagine? You'd be like, holy fucking shit, I just hit the jack.
That's a flex. Mom. That's a flex on like other fucking 6 feet. What I got? How'd you get those? I'm not telling you. Not everybody will think you stole them or something. Or like you like know people. I never stole the cards. I'm just saying that's like how kids' fucking minds works, you know. How do you get all those? You stole those? His parents are fucking rich? Or you know someone?
Wait, what? What is your question?
I'm saying like if you had the fucking 20 decks, you know, the kids would be like, you know, he stole it. His parents are fucking rich. Or he knows someone. Those are the 3 things you think when you're a kid. And then if you hate the person, you always think they stole it.
Yeah, pretty much. Hoff says, PB, give me a sec. I'd love to talk about Pokemon. I will give you a sec, Hoff. I will definitely give you a sec.
Dude, because I'd hate it when we talk Pokemon. He's just so mad. It's like, yo, we want to talk Pokemon. And he's all like boomers, like, nah, only the first 2 are good. I'm like, yeah, man, you're starting to sound like the Halo 3 fanboys. Pokemon and, you know, those other Pokemon fans are just buzzkills. I played a game to throw balls at Pokemon.
No, like, I don't. I'm on the same side as a lot of PokeTubers when they say they've never played a bad Pokemon game. Like, if you went and got the Pokemon game and you played the Pokemon game, you enjoyed playing the Pokemon game.
Right.
Like, obviously some are better than others because of the features that they give you. And until the most recent one, Sword and Shield, when you're on the, Isle of Armor, and I don't know if it's in the Crown Tundra, like the following Pokemon. Like, that is so amazing in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
I just hated that it wasn't completely open world. It was so annoying going from like linear as hell to open world, fucking linear, and it's like I don't even like the way the map's laid out, because like you go into an area and then you do this circle area. You circle this area in the fucking linear section, and then you go back to the wild area, and then you go to the next city, and then you go past that city, and you do the same fucking pattern again until you get to the end. That's one of the things that drove me away from it. I got pissed off. I'm like, no, I want to go back into the open area to go to the next city. I don't want to go.
Oh, you're saying they should have had the cities connected through the wild area instead of having a bunch of unbelievably straight routes.
Like, the one part I understood is when you walked through a mine. I'm like, okay, it's a mine, it's a cave. But then it had like all this other stuff. I'm like, no, I want to go through. Just don't give me to the main big city. Only have like the Laura. Big cities in the.
You know, I had a feeling that Laura was going to show up here. Do you want to know why?
Why?
No, one, because it fits the title of the stream, right?
Right.
That's what I said. And two, she sent a message on Discord and it popped in my ear. Because that's how the computer works, with the old double beep. Speaking of the old double beep, what's up, Hoff?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How you doing, guy?
What's up? Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate y'all. Love you guys.
It's been too long.
Y'all got me real nostalgic. So.
No, that's great fucking Pokemon stuff.
Give me a sec. I have to pause my old one. Hold on a sec. I might have missed what you just said. All right, yeah. I forgot to pause the old stream, so now I can hear you guys. Yeah. Go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to maybe like chime in every now and then. This is a great.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't interrupt. I was just saying hello to Laura. I knew she was going to pop in because I heard her make a beep on Discord.
Oh, hi. Do I sound okay? By the way, I'm not too loud or anything.
You're not too loud, but you don't sound like you're on your typical microphone.
Okay. Well, I did have to get a new one because I dropped the other one on the hard floor and it broke.
Oh, shit.
I kind of like this one better, though, but maybe I'm not connected to it. Maybe it's not working. Oh, I know what the problem is. Give me just a second, okay? I'll be right back.
Okay. Sure. Good night, Jackie. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Did you just say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I miss that the chat can't see who's muted on stream or not, because I like clicking it just to annoy people in the chat. I
know you do.
It was so fun. Fucking pissed me off. You know? It's great. It's the best feature. Now I have to do this.
Oh my god, guy.
It's not as fun. Because it was like, that's like big and obvious. That one was subtle. So it was like, if you just slightly knew it, see it, you know.
Oh, that was a good way to say that again. Hold on. Say it again.
Does this sound better?
Now it sounds like you're roboting.
Hush.
Talk quieter and see what happens.
Does this sound better? What about
quiet?
Right here?
Oh,
a little bit better.
Is that better?
That sounds better.
Can you turn it down just a fucking cunt hair?
There you go. Is that good?
That's too much.
Nope, that was too much. Now you got to go up a cunt.
Dang, I haven't touched a cunt here in a while, so I'm sorry. I have reference point. Better. Are we in the sweet spot yet? I'm sorry. Does it sound better than it did before I went?
I mean, you come through clearly, but it's got like this ever so subtle robot to it. Like it's not a full robot, but it's like.
Well, maybe I'm a robot now. Maybe I got the Neuralink from Elon Musk. But give me a second. I'll try to plug it in the hardwire, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
He had it, and then when he turned it down, it was there, and then he went up, and then now he went back to robot. I love tech issues. No, I don't get pissed off.
You're getting pissed off at the tech
okay,
issues?
is this good? Is this good? Is this? How about this?
Oh,
sounds
perfect.
better.
Ooh, that's good.
Great. Let's roll. Great conversation about Pokemon tonight. You guys got me really nostalgic, about Pokemon, man. And I wasn't lying about what I said in the comments. I really did. I don't even remember what the sweepstakes was. I think it was something from like Nintendo Power or something like that. And it wasn't the first decks. It was like the ones where they're coming out with like the nature decks. I can't remember what they were, but they sent me every single deck from that entire thing and a bunch of other extra goodies. And that was like one of the greatest days of my life. I really felt like I won the lottery that day. Like in 6th grade, when you get sent a sweepstakes box of Pokemon cards, it's literally like winning the Mega Millions. And I'll always love that day.
That'll be. I mean, that's a wonderful memory. I know I played the video game card game more than I played the regular card game with the cards. Hello, Rose.
Are you talking about the Game Boy game?
Yeah, the Game Boy game.
Yeah, I had that. That was a great game. It was a great game.
Oh, it was my favorite Pokemon game for a little while there.
Wow, yes. What about, did you ever play Pokemon Pinball? Did you ever play that? The Rumble Pack on it?
Definitely not with the Rumble Pack, but I may have played it a little bit back in the day. I'm not, like, if I'm going to play pinball, I need the real feel.
Well, that's what they tried to present to you with this game. It was a Game Boy game where the pack had a Rumble Pack in it. You had to put like a AAA battery in the actual cartridge. It was a big, gross cartridge. It deformed, but it was fun to play. And I always wanted that Game Boy Color that was yellow that had the Pokeball on it. I never had one, but I always wanted that. But Pokemon Pinball, that was another fun game, man. I recommend you check it out, dude. That cartridge did look like it was deformed though.
Wait, what was deformed?
Okay, so the Game Boy cartridge for Pokemon Pinball, you had to put a AAA battery in it in order to get the rumble to work whenever you were using the pinball, so it felt like you were playing pinball. So that the cartridge, like, how a Game Boy cartridge looks, it's like square. This one, like it was square, and then it had this like growth on the top of it where you had to put a AAA battery in it.
Just one AAA?
I believe that's what it was, man. I'm going off memory here from like 10, 15, maybe even 20 years, but yeah.
That's fair.
I think there's a game I had that had a rumble thing. I think it is maybe a AAA.
No, the AA is too big. The AA is too heavy. That's why they gotta go with the triple. I think the AA was wider than the cartridge, or longer than the cartridge is wide, so they have to go with the triple.
Sure.
And then the first tidbit, I'm sure you guys already know this, but the first games that you could like save your game back in the day, they used watch batteries. That.
Yeah, I know. Wild. If you go back to your old versions of Gold,
like Super Mario,
Silver, and Crystal, then they won't have, or sometimes they'll lose the save file. Other times you just won't be able to do any of the weekly events that happen on the timer because there's no time ticking along because the battery's dead. You can replace the battery. It will it will void the non-existent warranty.
Yeah, but it's also if you can solder. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, I don't trust my soldering skills enough.
Bro, hey, no lie here. My Xbox 360, like 5-6 years ago, the disc tray stopped working. I literally ordered like a cheap one on Amazon for like $30 because if I sent it to Microsoft, they were going to charge me $200. So I spent $20 on the disc drive, $15 on the tools, and I did it, dude. I replaced my own disc drive in my own Xbox. It was like a very, very manly, very nerdy experience that I can't believe I did it to this day, and I never want to do it again because it was a lot of small parts and screws and magnets, and it was very tedious. But I did it, and it lasted about 6 months, and it effed up again. So I'm glad I had the new not the newest Xbox. I haven't even played the newest Xbox, by the way.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Janie says, someone stole my Game Boy from my locker at school, and I thought I was going to get in trouble, but my dad just bought me a new one. That's a friggin' miracle.
Hey, I have a great story that relates to this. I'm
Karen.
Sorry to interrupt.
Just say hello to Karen and carry on.
Hi, Karen. Hey.
There you go.
Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, hey Karen, welcome to the show. We're talking about he's talking about his Game Boy got stolen, dude. Do you remember this when Tamagotchi came out?
Oh my God, the Tamagotchi.
I'm forgetting about that because
I just had forgotten about that. Now you've reminded me.
I'm like,
well, they had when Tamagotchi came out a couple years later, Pokemon came out with a Pikachu Tamagotchi, which I know exactly where mine is. I have it in a display case here in my living room because it's something I will always keep with me because it's awesome. And anytime someone gives me something, I like to keep it. But regardless, going back to the Game Boy being stolen, that Pikachu Tamagotchi was missing from me for 3 days, and finally the kid gave it to me because he felt guilty. He stole it from me. He gave it back to me. That's why I'll never let it go, and I always keep it with me because it's something I got back, and I love that thing.
So, is there a monetary value on Pokemon memories? Because I had
a cool port. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Oops. Interrupted. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that was it. I just said I had all of mine stolen, like all the games that I had currently.
Damn.
They were literally stolen out of the house.
I had a cool Porygon card stolen when I used to go to On Q when I was a kid, when I was like 11 to 13 and play Pokemon cards. On Q, if you don't know what it is, it's basically FYE or Sam Goody or whatever those kind of places are, Circuit City kind of place, like sell CDs. But back in the late 90s, they would do Pokemon card tournaments there, and you could level up, become a coach and everything. And I had a cool Porygon someone stole from me, man. I'm still a little bitter about that. Never got that one back. I did get my Pikachu Tamagotchi back, but I never got my cool Porygon back. A little bit, still bitter to this day, man. Huh. I think I can get it for like $5 on eBay, but still, I'm still bitter that someone did that to me. Because I had to send out for that card. I had to like collect some UPC barcodes off something and mail them in on a paper clip in order to get the card.
What's up, Mattuine? Janie says, I flunked electronics in science class because I have giant hands. I couldn't get all of the parts. And I couldn't get all of the parts. My Tamagotchi lasted about a week. Dinosaur named Kal-El. He is a dinosaur now. They moved on to whatever the fuck his kid's name. Like, does Superman give his children a Kryptonian name and an Earth name, or just an Earth name? Because I don't know.
Just Earth name. His name's now. I don't know his actual name. His name's Jimmy. I'm gonna call him Jimmy. Fuck him.
No, well,
nice. Do it.
That's not an L name.
No, man. His name is now Jimmy.
Jim L.
Jim
L.
Hey, man, because he's supposed to use his powers to deliver sandwiches.
Okay.
Bro, I'm all into Jim L. I'm writing that comic book.
Jim
L. They're gonna no. Jim L's in
there. Yeah, make sure it says Jim L, but everybody calls him Jim.
I couldn't draw a comic book. I might be able to write one, but oh man, both of these things seem like they're.
I can't draw for shit.
I can draw. I haven't done it in a while, but I kind of gave up on it. But I can. I just I think if I did something like that, it would just be too goofy for anyone to ever want to look at because I just don't think I'd have the focus. I'd be drawing, I'd be drawing the women.
Drawing Pokemon?
I'd be drawing women like women should be drawn, and then I'd throw some Pokemon in there. And then, I'd be drawing He-Man like He-Man actually looks if he was in my comic, but just the male characters. And I'm not trying to pander to the SJW
I
stuff.
need my women sexy and my men macho.
Absolutely.
I need it on both sides. Like, I want both of them. I want macho men and the sexy woman. Come on. That's what we want.
That's it. I want a t-shirt that says that. We're on the same page. It's a beautiful thing when people realize. But I don't hate anyone who lives a different lifestyle, by the way. I have nothing against that. I just say, like, I like to see that in comics because heroes or movies and stuff, because it makes you like want to aspire to be something. People got too caught up on what they look like rather than what they're doing.
I don't know why they got caught up on what they look like, because a lot of their things is like, well, if they're supposed to be running around and stuff, they're supposed to be like peak athleticism, so they're supposed to look athletic.
Well, by the way, if anyone knows me, I'm a white guy. Winston was always like my favorite Ghostbuster, because he was like just the regular guy who came in. And like, it's weird that people like try to use that kind of thing in this day and age. I don't mean to go this off topic. If you want to keep talking about Pokemon, we can. If you want to continue this way, we can. I'm not here to direct the subject matter.
I have a feeling the conversation will go where it needs to.
Yeah.
That's the title of the stream.
Well, when you have Hoff on, you never know what's going to happen, and I try to rein myself in when I'm a guest. I try to rein my. If I do my own show, I'll go wherever. But if I'm a guest, I try to be respectful. So I don't want to go off the rails if it's a topic you guys don't want to talk about or something like that.
I don't know. You didn't say anything yet.
Well, part of Superman's design, his design goes back to how the strongmen used to kind of dress back in the day.
Okay, hold on. Let me read this
that
comment.
goes to why he needs to be fucking ripped as hell.
Let me read this comment. The idea of Superman's son is that he has all his father's strength, but he's immune to kryptonite. They were trying to get around that vulnerability. I did what? There's like...
I don't know.
He's not as strong as Superman, like Jonathan Kent or John Kent or whatever the fuck his name is. He's not as strong as Clark.
Jim-El?
Jim-El is not a full Kal-El. Like, he's going to have to pop some more calories.
Hey, you should have Batman as his role model. Then he'd be peak performance all the time.
Instead of Bruce Wayne, it's Jim Wayne.
Second point, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know enough about Jim-El to know if he is immune to or unvulnerable to the kryptonite. Non-vulnerable? I don't fucking know. Pick a word.
Vulnerable?
Somebody fill in a blank.
Vulnerable.
No, he's not vulnerable to the kryptonite though. Like, that's what she was saying, is that he didn't have anything.
Right.
I don't think PB has ever had a topic to stray from.
Well, thank you, Jane. I appreciate your support.
If that's a compliment or a dig, but I will take it as a compliment.
I think it's a compliment of the highest.
Are you saying that you nerd failed, Janie? Is that what that means?
Like, here's the thing, Huff. Like, you're saying you're drawing and stuff. It's like, how decent are you at drawing? Because I know I can't draw for shit.
No. I mean, I'm actually when I was in high school and college. I haven't drawn in years, but I was really. I mean, I'm not one to brag, but like I could do it. You know, I was up in art shows and stuff. I mean, I was pretty accurate with things that I drew, but my patience strayed once I, you know, got into college and, you know, started drinking and got into ladies and everything. It kind of distracted me from the patience that I had with anything that was minute and tedious. Like, it's hard for me to do anything tedious anymore. And then that was a decade ago plus, but now I'm just in this
tossed
world
all
where,
my
like,
art.
maybe I should get back into drawing, you know. But go ahead, Cyber. I'm sorry to interrupt, man. I should do. I like to do
when
it.
I was moving, because there's the boxes. I didn't even look through them, even though there's probably a couple things I should have taken out because they're decent. I threw out all my art from like the high school. I'm like, there was one or two things. I'm like, nah, because like a lot of stuff when you go through high school. Well, not high school, just elementary school, a little bit of middle school. I don't know why I said high school. School. There. A lot of that stuff when they're teaching you, there's a lot of things you trace. Yeah. We gotta trace this shape.
You mean like putting your hand on a projector and then somebody draws
I'm like, you could. There's this one, and the only reason I liked it because I did fine on the details is it was like a scratch board type thing, and I did this like wolf. And I did really good on the extra details because I went really slow. It was a project I fell behind because of how much I was trying to get the details of the fur. So there's just like these little lines and stuff. So that's why I had to scratch it on there. And it looked great, but I think that was in there. But yeah, that's gone. Whatever.
I did a wolf picture in high school. My mom still has it hanging up in my old room. And it's okay. You know, it wasn't great. It was okay. I know what you mean whenever you have to do those lines. I did it in ink. I drew it out in pencil and then outlined it in ink.
Whoa. We're talking about doing lines?
Oh, well, not tonight, but I
was last night talking about it, though. Jesus Christ, guy.
I had drumsticks right here, so I'm like, oh, perfect. I can make the sound effect.
For a fucking drum line?
Were you playing Wipeout?
What the hell was that?
It's a drum. I have a drumstick right here.
Yeah, I know you have a drumstick.
I got my headphone now. I thought my apartment was collapsing in on me for a second.
Right? I was like, what the fuck is this noise?
I gotta get a new fucking stand because this one just always sinks.
Husky, read this.
The panel is talking Superman.
That's funny shit right there.
But all right, we'll make all the L puns.
Yes, I knew that Triple H and Stephanie had taken over because Vince is like, okay, I'm sick of having accusations thrown at me for all of the things that I did. Get what I said there? Exactly. That's the point. So he retired his ass. Which is kind of disappointing because I assumed he was going to like die in the ring or like on the way to the ring. Like he's going to be doing the freaking Vince McMahon strut and just keel the fuck over. Like it wasn't going to be any time like super recent. Like I'm not talking like next month or next year, even like several years down the road. I assume he'd just be strutting around and then one day he be sad that he couldn't lift the bench press and then he'd just like die from sadness on the way to the ring.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got a pretty high standard for himself.
What a prediction.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that for a long time. Like, there are certain people where you're like, they're definitely going to die doing their job.
And are we talking about Vince McMahon?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just like, the people that make Pokemon, like Junichi Masuda, he's going to be dead making Pokemon. Someone's going to walk in the office and they're going to look at a sheet of paper and they're going to be like, fuck, he was only halfway done. What are we going to do? Because they're about making fucking money.
Dang, when did this turn into Hoffcast?
What do you mean?
You're starting to go deep on this stuff. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong at all. But like, dang,
well,
I feel like
that's like
some theories
that's
here.
Like a Japanese businessman.
Wild, man.
It's a Japanese businessman. He don't give a fuck about. He's like, we gotta get the fucking job done. We gotta make that fucking bank, motherfuckers. The only sad part about it No,
I mean, how do you guys feel about like these programmers being overworked and underpaid and not seeing their families and stuff in order to get like a half-assed game done, like Cyberpunk 20 whatever
Hold on
it was.
a second. See,
or like the Fallout game online
because they had
terrible.
time to polish that out.
No,
they should have just never announced a release date.
No, they should have. No, they shouldn't have done that. But definitely, like, don't announce release dates until you are to the point where you believe.
Did it get any better? I own it. Did it get any better? I own it, but I never went back to play it because I played it for the first like week it came out, and I was like, I'm done. Did it ever get any better? Chat, Cyberpunk 2070, whatever it is.
I don't know. I want to buy it, but it's so far every time they put it on sale, it's not at or below $15. Also, PB, share my screen quick. I want to see how.
I will. And then Pi says, "I wonder."
It's not worth 15. You're right.
Carrie will make it.
No, I said I gave it a price of when it was out. Like I gave the price of Battlefront 2. I just opened up a game. I wanted to see how well it came through.
I actually am a big fan of Battlefront. I really like that.
I lost half.
Unpopular opinion, but I did like the game like 4 years ago.
It must have been a super unpopular opinion because we didn't hear it at all. You cut out right in the middle when you were getting to the meat of it. So if you could repeat this unpopular opinion, I appreciate it.
Oh, super unpopular opinion. I liked Battlefront 2, and I played the crap out of it because I thought it was a great game.
The new one.
I mean, it was like, what's it, 3-4 years old?
For the PS4.
2? Yeah, I'm talking about the new one. I mean, the old one, yeah. That's obviously not unpopular opinion. The first Battlefront 2 back in the day for just original Xbox is obviously gold. That's gold. I'm talking about the new Battlefront 2. I'm sorry
if I Battlefront 2 more than the original Battlefront.
No, not more. No, not more. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm just asking between the two new games, which one you like more?
Between which two?
Between the two that EA made.
They made a few. I mean, Battlefront 1 and 2, I like 2 a lot. I really did like the new one. I did like it. It wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed playing it online and like.
I wish it allowed you to have first person.
But Battlefront 2, the original one for Xbox, is obviously like a legend. Like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Comparison.
That's why we're not.
But I'm talking about the new one. I like unpopular opinions. I like the new one that came out like 3 or 4 years ago.
So you like
now. I don't know.
You like that one more than the one that it is the sequel of.
The first Battlefront? Yeah, I do. Yes.
Oh, interesting. See, I feel like I'm the other way around on that one. Because there are some cool modes on the
I feel like
Battlefront 2, but
you're probably right, but I think my brain just doesn't remember the first one as much because I played the second one so much. So I kind of get them like convoluted. I might be like just like combining them because I don't really differentiate. It's hard for me to like decipher which one was which at this point, you know. But I did like the second one a lot. I did like the multiplayer in the second one. I do know that for sure.
When you don't have high-speed internet access, it's a real disappointment of a game.
All right. The thing I hate the most about it is the specialist classes. Like if your character has a gun, give me the option to still have first person like the original game did. Because your third person is ass in that game. I hated that it has to hug one side of the screen or the other, and I can't have it dead in the center like the old one. I like that being dead in the center. It was a little more comfortable on the eyes.
Great point. Okay. Great point, man. Dude, back like about like 5 years ago, man, I actually got out my old Xbox and threw in the original Battlefront 2, man. It was such a good time. Me and my buddy had a great time.
Whoa. The last time you played the original games was 5 years ago.
Probably.
Fuck, mine wasn't even 5 months ago, man. That is like the game that me and my friend Andy go to. Like, it is the one. We usually end up playing the newer one on the PS4 first, and we'll dick around on that, and then we'll kind of look at each other and go, you want to play the good version now that's 15 fucking years older?
Okay, let me clear. I don't game a lot anymore. I really don't. That's why I say this. But that I have been playing. I don't want to go into a different topic, but that's the big reason. I don't game a lot anymore. I do still like to game, but I just don't so much anymore.
I don't as much as I used to either. Like I guess it kind of goes in waves for me because at the beginning of this year I started.
Same. I'm hitting a wave right now.
I played through Mass Effect 2, which I don't think that I ever finished it before. So I just started over, went through the whole thing, and was like, "Oh, this game is pretty good," and I suck at it.
I've never played a Mass Effect game. I've heard about them for obviously a long time.
Play 1 through 3 and choose the destroy ending on 3. That's all I gotta say.
Very specific.
You get the legendary one. Oh, I mean, also you got to do everyone's loyalty missions in 2, and so they don't fucking all die. Suicide mission.
Spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert, man. It's been out for a while, but like
a decade.
That's set up at the beginning of the game. You know, there's a suicide mission coming.
Yeah.
When did it come out, Husky?
Let's see. The first game came out in 2007. I believe 2013 was number 3. So
right. So 2010. So over a decade.
Yeah.
What? So. And yeah, I heard like the first game was really good, and like, did you ever play Dead Space? Because they came out like the same time, and I love Dead Space. One of my favorite games, the first one.
Dead Space.
And Dead Space 2 is really good. I love scary games. Love them.
I was playing the fucking demo, right? Had all the fucking lights off and everything, just the fucking TV screens on. And this is just the fucking demo, and you walk down this freaking hallway. And then you go into what looks like some kind of locker room. And then you have one of those like freak out moments where you can see all the goddamn demons. And I was like, holy fucking shit, what is that? I was like, okay, I was not expecting that. Like, Dead Space it is. So I got up, went into the hallway and turned the light on. I was like, okay, I'll just keep the door open, hallway light on. Things will be safe.
It's a scary game. It's not for the faint of heart. And after you play it, when you're walking down your hallway, at the end of the night, after you got done playing around with that, and you're walking down your dark hallway, and all the lights are off because you're about to go to bed, and you feel something creeping up behind your neck, behind your back, and you step just a little bit quicker to get to your bed, and then you flip up the curtain, the valance under your bed, just to make sure there's nothing there, just to make sure.
What's up, Kiefer? Husky, there's a question for you. Or she was just telling you. Maybe it's not a question. Sorry.
Got as you get saying, got lots of space station, which I'm pretty sure it's easy to get lost in the Citadel in the first game.
Oh my god,
because it's so big. And when you play the other 2 games, you're like, I really wish they get the Presidium like massive like that.
I'm sitting there playing through it. Playing through number 2 or whatever, right? And I'm looking around the galaxy, and I was like, well, some of these fucking stars don't have like anything around them to signify what they are. It's just a random fucking star. So I was like, oh, what's this one? What's this one? What's this one? I was like, holy fuck, Earth is in the game?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
What, is Earth a star?
Oh, no, it's a planet. You can go to our solar system and you can, What
game are you talking about? I'm lost.
Mass Effect.
Okay. That's lost. Never played it.
The first one, you actually have a mission
in
where
the same universe. That they're saying that Mass Effect takes place in the Milky Way is what's going on.
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically in the future. The first game, you go to there's a side mission where you can go to the moon and stop a rogue VI. In the third game, you have to go to Mars. At the beginning. And then you pretty much can't go to the Sol system for the rest of the game because of the Reapers. And Mass Effect 3. Yeah, I know. It was shocker. Another spoiler, but I'm like, it's the third game, the big climax. I hope you think the Reapers are fucking amazing.
Fucking climax in the game.
People hate the third game so much. If you play through these games, play through the third one before you tag the you start like the final missions. Because it's just you go to this base and then you go through that and then you go to Earth and then you go.
Yeah, no, I fucked all that stuff up in number 2.
I am dying. Because but no, because what I'm saying is, this is a spoiler. I'm sorry for there's this fucking thing called the Catalyst, and that is where people hate it because everything was done well up until that point. You could tell it was a little bit rushed at the end because it was pushing the date right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I fucked up. I felt sorry for Shepard. I was like, I'm sorry I let you down, Shepard. Like, those were my decisions because I didn't know in what order you were supposed. No, my Shepard didn't die.
Then you didn't completely fuck it up.
No, I didn't completely fuck it up, but he was supposed to have sex with that redheaded chick who, like, runs the computer system. That's supposed to be like a side role. Yeah. I thought that was supposed to happen because you go to talk to her and she's like, hey, I see that you want to hit on me. I was like, it's the only option that I have.
Are you one for her instead of Miranda?
The blue balls.
No,
give the blue balls on that, right?
No, guy. There's multiple primary romances, but then there's also the Kelly one, and she sleeps with you after you save her life. But if you fuck up the game and you don't save the entire crew, she dies.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you got to go right after the.
You have to do everything else first and do that last. Which I fucked up because I was like, oh, what's this thing in the middle? And I did it, and then I did a couple more missions, and then I needed the FAQ because I was like, what the actual fuck? Why can I not find this thing? I know exactly where it's not fucking here. Like, where, like, I thought the entire fucking game was glitched. I don't remember what the hell it was. And I went on there and I'm reading through. They're like, if you want everybody to survive, do the Reaper last. And I went,
the Reaper I have to last.
I did the Reaper like 15 hours ago, guy. Holy shit balls. I was like, well, that sucks.
2020.
Right? I was like, oh.
You do the Reaper IFF, then you basically do Legion's loyalty mission, and then they fucking invade your ship, and then you go and you attack them.
How many times have you played through this guy?
Twice.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you seem like quite the expert.
Yeah, I made sure to save before I went to the ending thing several times, because then I'm like, oh, I do need all those upgrades. Okay, and then I went through, scanned planets, did all the upgrades, played through it. Then I had to play through it a second time, because one guy died even though I made all the correct decisions. So then I'm like, okay, you get to be sent off with the crew and bring them back to the Normandy so they're safe. And then everybody lived. I'm like, all right. I still don't know why he died to this day. I'm like, okay. It's like, I made all the right choices. I'm like, but every time, but the second playthrough, when I went through the second playthrough and I did that for my channel, I made sure to send him off again to escort the crew back to the Normandy so he'd be alive, and then everybody was alive. I'm like, all right, great. I'm going to do that every single time. I don't know if I fucking died, but okay.
Yes, we are still talking about Mass Effect, but we at some point here, we are going to circle back to a better series of games. That's fucking Pokemon.
What's Pokemon?
No, the thing that I was going to say earlier, and then we carried on with other things like Vince McMahon going to die and stuff like that. The saddest thing about Pokemon now is for where they make their profits is not the same as why they make their profits.
Money.
Like, they make the profits because they make the base game, which introduces the new Pokemon, which is where they make the money.
Money.
I mean, except for now, like, they make $1 billion a year on Pokemon Go alone, which is ridiculous. So, what
I miss how scares
me
was.
What scares me is that they are going to completely axe the games at some point in the distant future and be like, well, we just have to create the monsters and people will buy the plushies. and people will buy
this
whatever.
is totally circling back, just like you said, to what you said at the beginning, where it's the same formula every time, and it works.
It's the greatest fucking formula out there.
It works.
We put someone
so
up
well.
when
You
they were
want to
saying
collect
that
things. You want to collect, like human psyche, this like and human nature wants to collect and hunt and gather, and that's why it appeals. And they play the same. If they flip the formula to something else besides Pokemon Snap for N64, which was an awesome game, then they'd F it up. But that was just a side quest, you know. But yeah, the formula works, and that's why I stopped doing it, is because I got bored with it. But it does work in generations to come. Every new generation
the Final
gets to
Fantasy
experience
games, saying they're better with like the story and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but all the Final Fantasy games are the same too, with the gameplay mechanics.
Right.
It's just have.
I'm not here to talk down about anything. I'm not talking down. I'm just saying. Pokemon, they're doing it to affect generations of people, because whenever someone grows up and they get the same experience as we did, PB, when we were in 1995, 96, and we got red or blue for Game Boy, and it wasn't even in color, you know.
Were you in Japan? Like, it didn't come out in America until 96?
Well, maybe not 96, dude. I don't have a good memory then, dude. Do you think I was writing down journals?
No.
It's probably 96.
I don't have a good one
it's probably, I'm not trying to get hung up on years here. All I know is I got Pokemon Red for Christmas one year from my clear Game Boy that I got, and all I know is that like that was a really special experience for me. And what they're doing is, if they can just recycle that for generations, that's going to be the same kind of thing for the ones growing up now in the new modern age, where they see the graphics are different. I played back on a black and white screen, black and half green, whatever you want to call the Game Boy, before it became a Game Boy Color. I'm old. And they're just trying to do it. And for someone like me, it's not interesting as much anymore.
So did you upgrade to the Game Boy Color?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
I told you that.
Now,
I got Pokemon Pinball. I told you that earlier.
Okay, hold on. So, when you took your Pokemon, were you blue or red?
I got blue first. I got red later.
Oh, okay. So either one, whichever one that
blue,
you
red,
put
yellow.
in. God damn it, Husky. I mean, shit.
Not in that order. They were all there, so I was able to play them all.
Anyway, the question is, or did it completely blow your fucking mind when you put your fucking original version into the Game Boy Color and there was magically fucking color on the screen and you were like, was this in here the whole fucking time?
I mean, honestly, it wasn't that impressive, because I was playing PlayStation 1 at the time, but I will say it was awesome. It didn't blow my mind, but it was awesome. It was great to finally maybe see Pikachu yellow for a change, you know.
No, it blew my mind.
I get what you're saying. I do. I'm not trying to undermine it all. Go ahead. I'm not trying to. I was playing Jack and Daxter. I seen a lot of colors at the time.
No, I was just amazed that it was in the game. I didn't realize that the limitation was the hardware. I didn't realize it was the hardware that was holding it back. So when I threw it in the Game Boy Color, I was like, what the fuck? Was this here the whole goddamn time?
Well, I didn't even know that until now. So my mind is blown 25 years later. Thanks, PB.
Yeah, and then you get the red coloration.
I mean, it's obvious,
coloration, and then it changes.
Okay, so your mind was blown.
It is now. But do you remember when you could take the Game Boy Color, and when you started it up, if you hold up or left or right, and I think A, you can change the color scheme. That's pretty cool, right?
The reason why they had those colored palettes was for if you had that docking station for the Super Nintendo, where you could put it basically in the cartridge slot, and then you put the Game Boy game in the cartridge thing, and then you can play your Game Boy games on your TV.
I remember that, man. Yeah, that's why they did that, because they wanted to color NES, or not NES, but Game Boy games on the Super NES, where you could slide in that slot on the top of the Super Nintendo. You're right, man. You're right.
We got some flirts in the chat. Lemon pies, or Janie says, lemon pie. That's an impressive crust you got there, sugar. Is it puff or crumb? And lemon pie responded, Janie, you would have to personally check to know. I don't know if it continues on. I ate too much lunch and dessert. My belly is mad, but I regret nothing. Rose said, lemon doctor's orders have stitches. What? Have stitches? You're just gonna have, like, what? Is that a thing?
I don't know what your chat's talking about anymore. I feel like they've
no, we're in one of those
revolutionized.
It happens to me a lot, where the chat is having a completely different conversation to what the people on the panel
pulling a mutiny on you, man. You got to pull them back in.
Hey, they're still here. What do you mean pull them back in? They're talking like crazy. Like, YouTube can't tell the difference whether or not the people in the chat are talking to the panel, or if the people in the chat are just talking to themselves. So
we've been talking about video games for an hour, and there's not a comment in there about video games. You gotta
There's
get your
like
chat.
one or two. There's like one or two about video games. What do you mean no comment? I'll find
PB,
one.
I do appreciate being on here, man. Thank you.
I'm
not trying to be. I'm not.
Oh, I know Janie said something about games at some point. I know it's in there. I mean, now that we've antagonized them a little bit, they'll be like, why don't you talk about something we want to talk about? You want to talk about Pokemon, people.
I'm not saying bend the knee to the chat. I'm not saying bend the knee to the chat. I'm saying get them involved. That's what I'm saying. That's it.
Not Pokemon chat.
What the fuck? I missed this before. I heard Kiefer say that he hated his voice, but I didn't see that. How the fuck are people bullying you? What the fuck?
That was a stupid fucking voice.
On Discord, no less. Yeah, but it's impressive for a dog. Like, don't shortchange yourself. Like, you had to work your vocal cords properly.
Right.
Oh my god, maybe there isn't a fucking message about video games back here, and I just imagined it. Oh, there's some wrestling. Maybe there wasn't. Oh god. I'm a total failure. Now I'm missing all of the other comments because I'm scrolling back up. Come on, somebody say something. Nope, it's not gonna happen. God damn. Well, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. We'll jump back down to the bottom.
That short is now at 448.
Fuck yeah, man. People want to know what Vision's secret identity is. What's the title of that fucking video?
Marvel's Vision.
Oh.
That was so short and sweet. That's why I'm like, there's not a better name I can give that. Because that's like perfect. The clickbait shit. Because you get more clickbait shit with this shorts format. I'm not making that up.
PB, we're usually having like 3 different conversations that have nothing to do with the Pan L.
Pan L, like Jim L.
I told you there was a Game Boy thing. She had her Game Boy stolen. That's what and she asked if we were talking about Mass Effect.
Yeah.
So, did anybody say anything about? No, I never even made it to the question that I wanted to ask you, because maybe you've told me at some point in the past, and I say that to both of you, but which Pokemon game's your favorite game? Of the core games, not like any of the side games, so no Mystery Dungeon.
The ones I've played is Red, Blue, Yellow, Crystal, Gold, Skip, Omega Ruby,
Skip?
Sun.
You skipped a fucking Gen 6.
Yeah, because I didn't get a DS.
Oh yeah,
I've told you that one,
Silver
right?
Bees.
And I'll never get Diamond and Pearl now because those are like $100 a pop. Fucking hell, fucking assholes. Anyways, yeah, you got the Omega Ruby Sun because I gave my brother the Moon copy so we could trade. Then there's Sword and Shield. So I mean, out of the 3D ones, I enjoyed
Wait,
Sun
did you
and
say
Moon,
you
but I
didn't-
really liked Crystal.
You didn't play X or Y?
No,
Interesting.
I didn't buy those ones. I thought about buying them, and I'm like, no, I don't have the money for that. And then now I can't keep them at the fucking shelf.
Everybody knows something about Pokemon Q.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta go with my favorite. Have to be just the straight up original. The first one I got, man. Because
interesting.
Let me be clear here. I had to clear my throat. Sorry, that's why I'm muted. I didn't play much after that, man. What my favorite Pokemon game was literally the card game. But if we're talking about the core, like the Game Boy games and the video games, it's easily those first ones, the red and the blue, easily, because they had there was so much mystery behind them, dude. There were times that you could find a code in there and get Missingno. You were trying to find Mewtwo, maybe Mew existed on there. There was so much mystery behind it, and now it's just everything.
He existed.
That's I know we all know that now, but back in the day, when you're a young kid, it was like the craziest thing of all time is to try to find this thing. That's why they're my favorite, and I didn't play much more than that. I got Pokemon Stadium for N64, which was awesome game. I got Pokemon Snap, awesome game back in the day, the N64 one, not the new one. I haven't played it, that's why I say it might be good. But just the core games, man, and that's what led me into the card game, which was awesome. And dude, like I just those core games had so much mystery and finesse and mysticism to them that there's nothing that I can really compare it to besides maybe like Breath of the Wild in my adult life. You know, that's about it.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I don't know if this is true. Hold on. We'll go back, but I want to address this. Lemon Pie, Janie says you can build up a relationship in Mass Effect and fuck any of the other main characters in the second game. It's a very inclusive game. I don't think that that's entirely true because I thought that they were all heteronormative relationships. Like when you're playing.
No, you can't fuck Morden. So you can't fuck Morden or Grunt.
Oh,
so that's
you
a lie.
can't fuck. Yeah, you can't fuck more. No,
I love how Jane tried to censor herself and you just straight up went for the F word.
I don't give a fuck. Of course. You gotta say because sometimes the YouTube catches it on.
Answer me, Husky. Like there are no gay relationships in Mass Effect with Shepard. Whether it's a man or a woman, you're either trying to fuck other women as a man, or you're trying to fuck other men if you're the female.
I mean, you're talking about Kelly Chambers.
Okay.
Yeah, she swings that way.
Oh, Kelly Chambers goes.
Yeah, and then obviously the Asari, but the Asari
just
on one gender.
Kelly Chambers, was she on Baywatch? Oh,
no,
I don't know.
I think that is the name, the one character.
Oh, my bad.
And then there's a trainer who's gay, and then Steve is also gay in the third game. And there's a line and a glitch in the third game.
No, God, I don't care about the other
You
characters.
can bang them as Shepard.
Okay, so Shepard is bisexual.
Yes.
Thank
if you make
you.
your Shepard bisexual. But only for those certain only works for those certain characters.
What?
Then it's not really bisexuality.
That's real life,
like
right?
Some fucking emotional goddamn thing. Good night, Laura.
Go bang, okay?
Night, Laura.
We didn't engage her enough in the chat, so she's going back to sleep. She
anyways,
here,
like, back
we
to the
bored the death
Pokemon.
out of her, and she's going back.
I told
to the
you,
short
baby,
death.
you had a mutiny on your hands. I told you had a mutiny there.
It's the longest goddamn mutiny on YouTube ever because they did it. They started like an hour ago.
I was going to try to say, with the Pokemon at the Crystal. The reason why I say that one because that's where I learned all my growing pains with the Pokemon games, like figuring it out. Because the red one was like already safe when I walked around in that. Blue, I fogged myself, and then I figured it out. And yellow, I stopped giving a shit about that because I didn't understand. Because fucking Brock will just kick your ass with if you
didn't like Pikachu like following you around.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't understand. Like, I should have grabbed the other Pokemon to kick his ass, and I want to fight through yellow. It's like nothing.
We need to get a little context here. When Pokemon Blue came out, I'm pretty sure Husky was 0.
Never mind. Like I bought the Crystal and a Game Boy Color.
I'm not trying to.
And then other games
like,
were at my aunt's house, so
but
I played
context and perspective is a thing. That's for sure.
No, that's why I'm wondering. Like,
05 is when I started playing all them.
You didn't play the original Pokemon until 2005.
I didn't even know what Pokemon was when it came out. Everyone knows what it is. It's established now. When it first came out, it was like it was weird. It was like nothing you'd ever seen before.
Did you?
You know that's the thing. Like now everyone knows what Pokemon. Everyone in the world knows what. Pokemon
but did you get introduced
Literally
to the game,
everybody.
or did you get introduced to the show first?
Show.
Game.
And he was showing the cards out there, and I wanted one of the games, and I was able to play it with that.
I got the game.
Then I wanted a DS. I got a PSP. I mean, I enjoyed the PSP, but it's like
the show started at almost the exact same time that it came out in America.
I don't know what year Pokemon came out, but the year that Pokemon came out, I got it for Christmas for my Game Boy that was black and white. I'm just being clear here. And it was like nothing I'd ever seen before on a Game Boy game. I was playing like Kirby or some shit like that, you know, Metroid 2, which I love, but it's confusing as all get out. And you get Pokemon where it just leads you into this whole entire world. It was insane. There was nothing like it before. Man.
Yeah,
and now it's established. About it is you can be familiar with it. But back then, when you first see it, it was like literally like nothing you'd ever seen before. That's why it made the waves it made and why it's still around today.
That's why when you see like these Zelda games and then you see Pokemon, like those ones gave you the illusion those were open worlds when you're playing those games.
Oh, yeah. Pokemon, the original ones, they're like, hey, we want Pokemon to be an open world. I was like, is it not an open world now?
Yeah.
Like, that looks like that's private property. I just can't go on that guy's property. That's like, I understand private property rights, so they don't let me onto the private property.
That's
like,
everybody
owns the forest.
Well, Pokemon, the first Pokemon games, Red and Blue, literally almost ripped off like the first Zelda game where you're just going screen to screen, going through bushes and fighting things. You know, it's a big progression. But I didn't. I didn't grow up in the '80s, so I didn't see the Zelda games.
Well, they had one in the '90s.
Pokemon was my Zelda from, you know, and I still love Zelda. By the way, I'm a huge Zelda fan. Huge.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the greatest game that you ever gamed.
Breath of the Wild 2. Wait for it. It's gonna be the best of all the Zeldas. We got the best people working on the new Zelda game. Let me tell you.
I will tell you, this will be the greatest, the most fantastic, the best game you ever played. Ever.
We got really big words when it comes to the new game. We're putting a lot of words in there. And we want to make Zelda great again.
Okay. So
I just hope it doesn't crash the fucking Switch.
It's not going to. So my turn. My favorite game used to be Pokemon Gold because it's got a lot of nostalgia attached to it as well. But then, 2012 came around? Is that right?
I don't know.
No.
Tell me which one it is. Maybe it's right.
2010. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, man. Like the remakes count.
Oh yeah, those
as
are
being
those
main
games
series.
Yeah, those are games too. When I got my DS, I wanted to buy that with it, and then they're like, "Yeah, when we get them, they're gone." I was like, "Fuck." You look at those up too; they're around the same price. I thought, I'm like, "Motherfuckers!" Nintendo just released all the original games and let me play them backward compatible on the Switch. I will buy all the original Pokemon games.
Didn't they used to be?
don't. Yeah, they don't have it on the. They don't have those games on the Switch. They had them like you could buy some of the old ones on the
No,
DS.
I thought that you could
digitally.
buy. I thought you could buy digitally on the Switch.
You can, but you can't buy those games. Or you have to do like their stupid online thing and you get a small catalog of their games. Just give me all the stuff for the games. I will buy your Pokemon games. I want to play some of the old ones again. I have a Switch. I want the Pokemon games. It's fucking portable. Give me them, and I can have all of them right there. And I go, I'm bored of this Pokemon game. Let me go to the next Pokemon game.
Hoff doesn't get me. Hoff, you don't get her? You don't understand the Janie? The finest graphics, the best. Wait, what are we? Finest graphics of what? What are we talking about there, Lemon Pie? I'm not sure what it means.
I don't either.
I have no idea.
I've been noticing thing. It's a good argument. It's not about
Hoff
the graphics. I've been noticing this argument. It's a good one. It's not about the graphics. It's about the art style. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that one. It makes it look timeless. Because people bitch when Halo Infinite had its first showcase a couple of years ago. They're like, it's bad. I'm like, fuck. First of all, it looks pretty decent. The graphics are so bad. I mean, yeah, now they're like, better than they were when they first showed up. I didn't think they were bad at first, probably because it was the art style that was good.
The finest graphics, the best.
Okay, I got it, Lemon Pie. That's
what he wanted you to say.
I missed it. I was like, why is this? It's like a random fucking sentence, and it's just like two thoughts smashed together, and that's how the fuck it was the Trumpinator that said it. That fucking guy. Oh, man. He's so goddamn hilarious, and people don't pick up on the comedy. That's what Glenn Beck was saying in my ear today, and I sat there and thought about it, and I was like, dude, how many times did he fucking say something, and they went, I can't believe that I was like, it was a joke? Like, Jesus Christ, what are you...
Dude, I was watching a thing, and it was one of the people, that, was actually there and why I attended to him, and he said part of his, because he doesn't sleep because of the way he is.
Yeah, he's like one of them people
and
that
says he'd be out early in the morning,
hours.
And he'd have 4 TVs in the room, right?
Yeah,
and he'd turn them on the news station. If there was nothing interesting on, he'd post a tweet, and in a few minutes, all the news stations would be talking about that. I'm like, imagine being up someone's ass so far that all he needs to do is just say one off thing, and he won't, and maybe doesn't even mean it, and then boom, everyone's just fucking tired because you're so far up his ass.
No, I did not boot him because he doesn't get you. He's either the internet died or the device he was on died or something like that. That's why I said Hoff died.
He did. I didn't realize he died until BB said that. I looked up and I'm like, oh, he
lives.
Coming back?
I clicked on him. I don't know what's going on here.
He's a ghost. Oh,
it's just a black screen. Holy shit balls.
Oh. Resurrected real boy.
No, man.
Got a robot.
No, you ain't got the bandwidth for camera. Turn the camera back off. See if it helps. Full robot.
Well, am I full robot? I look good on here.
Yeah. And you're dropping frames. Maybe it'll smooth out.
You're right, I am.
No, that's what I said. See if it might be better if you turn the camera off. Sometimes it has that issue.
The whole reason I wanted the camera was so... Can you hear me okay, though? Can you hear me okay? That's
no, you got the weird robot voice again.
All right.
Fake scene.
Fuck you, StreamYard. I know it's a StreamYard fucking issue. That motherfucker got so many goddamn issues all the time. But it's the easiest option, so that's what I'm all about. See, I told you I didn't kick Hoff. He died and then resurrected himself back to the stream. Which I have a feeling.
I'm hardwired now. Is this any better?
Yes.
Hardwired.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's better? Good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right. It's amazing how simple that solution was. I guess.
Ah.
Cheers to your chat, by the way.
What?
Uh-oh.
First and foremost, wasn't about my and the first more. I
Oh, God. Like, I don't... Somebody's gonna say something in the chat. There's one. Q Screen said he froze. Like, we didn't hear anything you said.
Can you hear me?
I mean, robot.
Robot. Like worked for like 3 seconds and then it goes.
Yeah, it worked for like a 20-30 seconds when after you wired it in, and then as soon as you got into your point, it was like, no, we're not putting this on the internet. Be gone with your opinions. I was like, no, that's like, fuck you, internet. I will put opinions on here. I have a feeling that you're going to eat a dick, internet. There's lots of dicks out there on the internet.
Any better? Is this any better? Give me a thumbs up or no? You can't because you're not here, but give me a thumbs up in the chat. Or just tell me.
Oh, it's still a little funky, guy.
Funky.
Man, I don't like the funkiness.
No, you like Husky's name. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Doing the robot if you were dropping frames would have been fucking beautiful. But that came across incredibly smoothly.
What? No, now it works. Trying to make a joke. Dang. Is this better now, or are they just gonna keep effing with me?
Right now is fine. Don't say anything with
great.
Jason.
Oh, we're good. Okay, cool.
I could read the words on the TV. What are you watching? Or what were you watching? The Great Flood.
People ask me about this all the time. I think that's Ancient Aliens right now. I think it is. I'm not sure though.
What a great show.
But I wanted to show you guys that I'm not lying to you. Here's my first Pokemon game. It's
the
very first one.
In the case and everything.
Yeah, here's my second one.
God, I wish I knew what mine was. I have no idea what.
Here's my third one. Yes, I have yellow.
Well, yeah, yellow is great.
And here's besides the ones I was talking about earlier, the core games is what we're talking about. I did have silver somewhere. I think it might still be. No, I don't know where silver is, but I did get gold, but I never finished it. Never finished gold.
Oh my
God,
guy. I finished it.
I never went past
how many times. Janie says, cats own the internet. Change my mind. The fact that you're using a Steven Crowder line means there's hope for you. Change my mind.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good joke. That was a good setup and delivery right there.
She's not wrong. Not wrong. Cats do own the internet.
They do not.
I think they do, man.
No.
Okay.
No, unless
cats
what
get
she
more
means
likes
to say
than
is,
anybody.
That is incorrect. Like, pussy owns the internet.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
So that's what she meant, and she's right. Oh.
The internet is for porn.
Not wrong. Last thing I'm going to show is this is my first Game Boy, which I think I showed earlier, and this is my clear Game Boy. It doesn't work anymore, and it's. I wish I could play it, But
I don't know if I've ever seen a clear original style one.
I got this literally in I went to Florida with my parents in 1995. That's when I got this in a mall in Florida.
Nice.
It was my birthday right around that time, and yeah, this is where you put 4 AA batteries in the back of that bad boy. I play a lot of Metroid 2.
Janie said Hoffcast perfection. I don't know what perfection she's talking about, though.
I mean, she's not wrong. I mean, I am.
I think she's talking about the Game Boy, maybe?
No, she's talking about me. I'm perfection. She's definitely
no. Why you can stay. She said, now he gets me. He can stay.
Oh, well, I didn't know I was.
I don't know what I don't know what the conflict was. I never understood it.
With who?
Q said with Janie. She's like she was playing around, saying, "Oh, I don't know what did she say before. I'd have to scroll back up. It's not important. What's important is Q's Queen.
I haven't read any chat, so I'm sorry if I've.
It's fine.
But yeah.
I'm more Mario Crash and Pac-Man for playing on my Wii and PlayStation and PS4.
Wii!
I mean, I never really got into Pac-Man. Like, I played it some. That was more of an arcade.
Bro, I love Pac-Man. Pac-Man's freaking awesome.
Did you get
Crash?
the
I
fever?
rarely played. I only played maybe the first or second one a little bit. Mario, I played a substantial amount.
Going to
Super
Pizza Hut in
Mario.
the 90s and playing Pac-Man on that flat-ass table.
Yeah, that's a way to do
you
it.
Put your Coca-Cola or Pepsi, whatever they did back then, up on that thing, and then you had the grease from the pizza on your palms, and you hit that joystick, and you would just slide around that, That's
say,
the real
wait
world.
a second. You said, like, if the table is down like that, what does Pac-Man actually look like? Does his mouth open sideways and his legs are underneath?
He doesn't have legs, dude. I mean, in the cartoons he does, but not in
No,
the
no.
No, it's what he looks like drawn on the side of the cabinet, or he's saying, how does the physical piece look?
Right. If we're talking about you're looking at the screen, is that not a top-down version because you can't see his legs?
Oh,
We can make nightmare fuel with that shit.
so you're
Yes.
saying that his head is
Do
on
it.
its like sideways on his neck is what you're saying right now.
Yes.
Oh, that's creepy. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
his eye, and you can only see one of his eyeballs because the other one is like pointed towards the ground.
He even knows if he has another eyeball.
Right, he doesn't necessarily have to, but for symmetry's sake, which let's try and make as much symmetry as possible because his head be fucked up. Dude, the whole head open sideways like a walking Venus flytrap.
That's terrifying. That's like
That's what I'm saying.
little shop of horrors, little shop. Audrey too, dude. That's terrifying. Rick Moranis.
Okay, so share the screen.
Right, and he's just going around fucking eating people standing in a fucking queue.
Okay, so I'm terrible at drawing, and I have my mouse, so we're gonna like fucking wing this. So we're gonna go like this. All right, so he's kind of looking like this. This just helps the nightmare feel, I guess. Like this. All right, and then he's got like a leg here.
No, guy, you got to. You got to
No,
turn.
don't do this.
You got to turn it sideways.
Then the eyeball is like somewhere
this is
down
going.
there,
No, okay. No, what I'm saying is, okay, if you're looking at Pac-Man, you're looking at the top of his head. So when you look at the front of his face, you're going to see a giant vertical slit down the middle like he's about to get smashed. And
so
then,
like something more like.
But didn't Adam Sandler do a movie called Pixels and
No, it
also
doesn't
in
count. It
Guardians of
doesn't
the
count. So it
Galaxy
looks
2
like this
where
from
there
the
was just
side,
like
right?
Pac-Man didn't have legs. He's just a big globe with a cut in it like a pizza
So
slice
it looks
Like,
something
so-
like this, Like,
So is that what it's meant to be? Because I think you're projecting your own ideas on what Pac-Man should be. And I think that's racist, bro.
so like this. And then he has like maybe an eyeball right here.
I don't know how you put a what's it shaped like. It's shaped like a fucking hot water bottle, right? Okay? You know what a hot water bottle is, right, Husky?
Sure, yeah, water bottle.
No. God damn it. It's not.
Purpose?
It's like made of rubber, right?
Okay.
Okay. So,
It's made of condoms.
Jesus Christ. If you cut a slit into this hot water bottle and stick some legs on the bottom of it, it would look like fucking Pac-Man.
Maybe you gotta pull up a picture of the hot water bottle.
That's why I don't know how to draw exactly what I need.
My question is, why would anyone want to do that?
I'm not bored, so I'm drawing random shapes. Enjoy. Don't forget this and that is Pac-Man.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
All right, we're a drawing stream now. Look how professional.
Hit the like button, subscribe.
It's a drawing stream. I didn't know we were ever going to do a drawing stream.
Oh, we finally did it, guys. We made the time. Oh, I fucked that up.
That thing in the middle, man, like Pac-Man looks more like I mean, I'm not gonna say the obvious, but it looks more like a character from Mario that comes out of a pipe.
Husky. So if you take this center Pac-Man and you rotate him, right?
Yeah.
So that the opening is like looking us straight in the face.
Yeah, that's what this one is.
You would have to.
That's what this is. That's his leg, his eye, and whatever that is.
No, listen to me.
Yeah.
Draw two, like, extended triangles.
Two triangles. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
No, like you put the triangles, butts, let's call them, next to each other, and then
hold on, let me erase all this.
Point. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever if you try and erase it like that. Are you fucking kidding me?
I could probably do this. Goodbye. The art is dead. And so am I. Equilateral triangles?
I don't fucking know.
So, like, what are you like? This way? What do you want me to do? This way?
I want the flat side to be vertical. So the angle is going to go off to the left. Can you rotate it?
Yeah.
Because I want it shaped like that, but I want it pointing left.
Okay, the other way?
Well, one is going to point one way and one would point the other way.
That way?
Sure. Can you make it longer?
Yeah, maybe I can. Let's see. Oh.
There you go.
Mirror. I am trying to figure out. I don't know how to use MS Paint.
Mirror in the drawer. Make it fucking happen. None of that rhymed.
What the fuck? It should be like right here and says, "Hey, do you want to copy that?" Maybe.
Yes, I want to copy and paste, please. Half died. He'll be back.
Oh, it doesn't fucking work. Thanks. Oh, fuck. Ow. Whatever. Yeah. There, that looks. Then I just rotate that on 90 that way. I kind of go like that. Look how perfect that is. I'm so proud of myself.
Ooh.
Okay, so then kind of like that, and there. We've eyeballed it. There.
How do you fucking...
Okay, so does that look good? It's pretty close. I mean, you can tell it's fucked up, but...
No, because now what you would have to do is create the circle.
Oh, okay. I can correct. Which one's it? That looks ovalish.
Yes, I need an oval that goes around this entire thing.
Oh, you need an oval, not a circle? Why does it have a circle?
I need an oval. Sorry, Hoff. I heard the beep. It has an
oval, but not a circle. What the hell? Okay, I'll grab the oval. Yeah, and now I grab the oval like that.
Have it touch all the points.
Okay. I didn't have a little dot right there because I fucked up with something. Okay, there.
It's all right.
There.
It's a Pac-Man mole.
All right, that's the best I can do.
Okay. Okay, now put the 2 fucking legs out the bottom.
Oh my god! Right now it looks like the Eye of Sauron. Yeah, let me get the was it the pencil?
Do you get what I'm saying? How he fucking looks now?
Yeah.
Because then you would have to put the fucking eyeball on the right-hand side there in the center of the circle. The circle's so small. Jesus Christ.
You gotta make his legs look creepy.
What is that? Jelly was close. She was real close to getting it right.
Okay, fine. I'll make the legs a little 3D-ish.
Oh my god!
I'm adding the fucked upness to it because it works.
Okay, can you
This looks like a new Freemason symbol.
Can you erase that 1 dot? Like, can you zoom in and erase that dot?
Yeah, probably again.
This looks like pi, the symbol for pi, kind of.
Okay, now can you put a dot on the top half of the circle on the right?
This right here? Right here?
No, in the upper right emptiness of the Pac-Man. Like you got upper left, lower right.
The negative
right.
space.
Yeah, here, right here.
Up in the
I can't
right
see where your
space.
fucking mouse is.
Yeah, see those little thingy? They're moving around.
How about you just do it and I'll tell you if it's in the right spot. Yeah.
There we go.
That's Pac-Man.
Nightmare fuel, baby. Meat
Drawing
Canyon, get on this.
Drawing stream confirmed. Who?
Meat Canyon. He makes some cursed animation shit. I'll have to find him. I don't want to shout out.
It's the 2D creature. Where does all the dots go that he eats if he's a 2D creature?
This is obviously open right here. You see that?
He's 3D.
I know, but according to this, he has no gut. He has no intestines.
Oh, it's all in there.
Okay, I mean, like, where does it all go according to the photo?
It's
like a black hole.
Husky,
you know?
Can you draw like a bodybuilder body underneath it? Because that would be amazing.
No, I can't build a bodybuilder underneath. You think I can draw? I can't even draw. I can't draw. Here's my human. I'll draw a human. That's the best I can do for a human. The mouse makes it better. You don't take that from me, Disney.
What are you doing?
This is the best I could draw of a person.
Are you drawing cargo shorts?
I gotta draw jeans.
Why did you not put it underneath the Pac-Man?
Because it would fuck everything up.
But they need to combine. That's the whole point. It's like you can add on. You can evolve it. Because
I don't know how to use MS Paint. There's probably a way to make this like a nose.
It looks like you know pretty well.
Shit.
It looks like you're an expert at this, honestly.
This is how I drew it when I was in fucking elementary school or something. I'm not going to attempt the hands with the mouse. Oh, I forgot to draw the shoes. There we go. Yeah.
I'd say I'd get
this is as close as I do it with a pencil, too. I mean, I can make the lines a little more straighter with a pen. Yeah, that's my guy. Pac-Man's going to eat him.
I want to hang this on my refrigerator, this drawing.
It's beautiful. Because I fucked up the line right here. How it looks like Pac-Man wants to stab this guy. I mean, I didn't.
No hands. No hands.
No, yeah, this arm's a little shorter, but you know. Because I fucked that up because I wasn't paying attention, right?
I feel bad for the guy, dude. I feel so bad for that guy. You created him. You gave birth to him.
He's going. I can make him immortal. Hold on, I don't want people to see my files. Okay,
so Pac-Man. He is massive. Are the little white dots are just people standing in a fucking queue and they're like, oh my god, disaster on the horizon. Oh wait, no, there's a ghost coming from the other way. We're safe.
How do you know
the ghosts don't attack any of the people? It goes right through him.
How do you know Pac-Man's massive? What scale do you use for that? I need to know the scale to know that he's massive.
Well, I want to see
He's
if I want
being
to say
scaled
this.
down, and the dots are being scaled.
How big is a ghost? What's the average size of a ghost?
The average
size of a
the
human
ghost is half a
human?
Pac-Man.
Half a Pac-Man.
Half a pack. Speaking about half a pack, I gotta go have a fucking cigarette.
All right, I'm sharing the screen again.
Are you rely on us to take over your screen or your stream thing?
All right, this is a saved picture. I'll upload it to my Twitter.
Here, you weirdo.
Okay, I was gonna say you wouldn't want to do that.
No, I'm not foolish. Well, I am foolish, but in different ways.
I like after I just put the eye on, you can kind of see the 3D effect of it.
Oh no!
I
Look at the ceiling.
don't even know what's going on anymore. I just feel like we're trying to get Pac-Man into real life.
From War of the Worlds Tom Cruise movie. Oh. I can't hear you yet.
Well, tell me, guys, Pac-Man's an addict, right? He's an addict. He's
100%.
all of
Drugs, man.
Yeah.
Like, those aren't ghosts. We think they're ghosts because we're seeing it from Pac-Man's perspective.
I'm not talking about the ghosts. I'm talking about the dots.
Oh yeah, yeah. Once again, we still see it from Pac-Man's perspective. So those are obviously pills. But are the ghosts real, or is it an his figment thing, or is he the ghost? Like people are trying to throw him into rehab, you know?
Yeah.
You just got me into Pac-Man's perspective, and you got me to a real point where I'm starting to believe this, where his eyes go opposite directions, like a flounder or like something like that, right? Like a mackerel, fish.
Yeah.
And that's why he can slip off the side and go around the other side, because the ghosts, their eyes point forward, his point sideways. See what I'm saying? His eyes go sideways. They go forward, so he can slip around the side. He can sneak down all the tubes. He can eat all the cherries he wants because he's got all the vision, just like a mackerel fish.
Can I get some of what you're smoking? That was a wild theory.
I mean, there's also a theory that Pac-Man is about the moon as well.
I wish they kept his name Puck-Man. I really, really wish they were like, it'll be fine. They changed it to Pac-Man because they knew the fucking.
I don't know what proportions. Like, what I would really like to see is, like, you'd have to be able to do shading and stuff like that, and this application isn't for that kind of drawing. To put, like, a real fucking eyeball that kind of pops out of him where the eye is supposed to go, and then, a bodybuilder body, because it's hilarious.
This is what peak performance looks like, by the way, right over here.
On the right?
Yeah, right here. You can't see the cursor. I mean, somebody can, and they're like, that's fucking annoying. Stop that.
I feel bad for the guy. But, Miss Pac-Man, dude, she never committed. But she still used his name. She still profited off Mr. Pac-Man's name, but she never married him. She was never Mrs. Pac-Man.
Yeah, I think that's
she still owned her own arcade game under Miss Pac-Man. Stole his name. Just like a Kardashian or some shit.
I know it shows they're married and stuff, but did it never occur to anyone that they could have been siblings? I mean, I know they show stuff where they're married, but I'm not thinking, I'm like, what if their original intention was that they're siblings?
Even weird incest Pac-Man is not something I want to do.
Have you seen the Pac-Man universe? They all look the same. There has to be incest there somewhere.
And they're all yellow. They got jaundice.
Hey, Hawk. You should have been here the day we realized all the Smurfs are gay and Papa is a pimp.
I don't remember which one it is. It's on this channel somewhere.
I totally believe that. I'm all for that theory. Papa is a pimp. Papa Smurf.
No, there's that, and then Gargamel made Smurfette so they'd stop fucking having butt sex all the time. So that he's basically, it was so I don't remember half of that shit. It's like last year around this time, and part of it happened because I just started going off like no one was controlling me. PB went fucking asleep. Zod accidentally got signed out, so then eventually it went to just me. And I mean, I started talking about Lucifer, but the Smurf porn was there.
That was the Smurf stream?
Yeah, it was all in that one stream, man. It was all the same fucking stream.
Fuck, what stream?
It was like the best fucking. I don't know. Sometime last year, I don't remember the name of it. If you find it, everyone, just send it to us. Yeah,
sounds legendary.
It was the best stream ever.
Well, I mean,
slept through it.
Wait a second. So it's the stream where it's just you for like the last, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it's the same one.
Okay.
Because the reason I got into that is because I was talking about old animations and stuff. And I remember
that easy because then you can just open the stream, scroll to the last 10 minutes, see who's on the stream. Because if you're the only one there, that must be the right one.
Right. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Because Zod was there too. And then it's like,
Zod's a wild man. I love him, but he's wild. Cyber, I realized recently why your name is what it is.
Right? Why is my name the way it is?
Cyber Husky. Siberian Husky. Cyber. Dude, that's genius. I love it.
That is. I wish that was the origin story, but it's not.
It's not? How is that not? Cyber Husky, Siberian Husky. How is that not it? That's what it is. Like,
here's the story. Like the old channel used
of
to
a
be
manly.
It was back in 2018, and I remember this because I was still in high school. Oh, like I got a fucking dent in my flashlight on out. Anyways, so I was sitting there, and because my old channel used to be called the Synthesizers, and I'm like, I need something that's a little more catchy and memorized. So I just started typing a few names down on my phone's notebook thing. And I went through them. I kept looking through. I stopped at Cyber Husky because I was good. And the thing I did was like I was starting to like combine like names of like, like my animal because she passed in 2017, and even my aunt who passed was like maybe I should name it after someone I like, and then something else I like. So like robotics and stuff. So that's where I got the Cyber, and then I did Cyber, and then I had a Husky, and then I got that. And I kept looking. I'm like, that's perfect. I also wanted, a channel that I could have a fucking logo for.
You do get what I'm saying, though. Like Cyber Husky, Siberian Husky. It's like the same. That's what I'm saying. Is like that's Cyber Husky, Siberian Husky.
Yeah.
I know I'm being completely redundant here and completely filibustering. That's all I was asking because I had a revelation the other day, and maybe it was fake news, and I'm sorry. But I thought that's why you did it, because Cyber Husky, Siberian Husky. Like I thought it was genius, but I guess it wasn't.
It's extra genius. It's subliminally genius.
It's like it's so genius. I didn't even realize it. Man, this is great.
You learn something every day. Sometimes it's more than one thing.
Planet Q's Queen, we want to get more resources to do that Smurf porn. At least I want us to be at least big enough so we can make it look like a serious ass fucking documentary, the Smurf porn stream.
I need to find an artist that can draw this Pac-Man. I mean, I would love to see EVS do it, but
Ice Meat Canyon, dude.
That sounds disturbing.
It's supposed to be. You have to watch his videos. They're disturbing.
Yeah, this image is still on the screen for everyone to see, and it's kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie, like
which one's more terrifying, the Pac-Man or the guy I drew?
I would say the fact that
Hello, Ice Queen.
I said the man is definitely more terrifying. The other one just looks like a Illuminati symbol or something, but yeah, the man is terrifying. Absolutely. Combined, get out of here. Combined, get out of here.
All right. Fantastic.
Can you put some stripes on this shirt or something,
Nope.
man?
No.
Nope.
Come on, Jim. This is perfection right here. You're a masterpiece.
It's a work of art. I put it on a t-shirt. Right on the pocket. If you had the front pocket on a t-shirt, put it right on the pocket.
But you guys could get a hello too if you would say it, you bastards.
I don't need a hello, man. I like neglecting the chat. I've told you this.
Jesus Christ.
I don't either. I'm with him.
Really? Because every time that I ever watch your channel, you're interacting with the chat vigorously.
It's not my channel. I want you to interact with your chat. It's not my place to do it, but I do love your chat. Your chat's awesome. Great chat.
Porn.
They're pretty bitchy.
It's your responsibility on your channel to bring up the chat, but also, yeah.
This is an excellent question, Caroline. So, I'm guessing the guy on the right is supposed to be Jim-El?
It's
Jim-El!
Jim-El,
bro!
Jim-El!
Yeah, put an S on his chest.
Let's see.
Then people will know that he's Jim-El.
Where the fuck is my mouse cursor? Hold on. I can't find my mouse.
But the terrifying drawing... Hold on. The terrifying drawing on the left is a front-facing version of Pac-Man. Because when you're playing the game, you're looking at him top-down.
No. Oh. Okay, make sure I got this.
How do you know you're not seeing him from the bottom up? You know, you might be seeing him from the bottom up.
I'm not going to click the save thing because, again, so we want create this so we can get a big S. There we go.
Here we go.
I just have two S's. That's for me to know and you to shut up about.
It's pretty Nazi.
It's for super shit. No, it's not Nazi. It's for super shit.
Okay, fair enough.
It's super shit.
His nickname is Chevelle.
They're not lightning bolts, okay? So it's super shit. Or he's a boat. I don't know. Which one do you want? Super shit. You see, if I have one S, then it's copyright infringement. Two S's, nobody's going to care about that.
Is his manhood like hanging out of his shirt, or does it have like a loose thread there?
See, one of these legs
like a loose thread, or
see how one of these legs are thicker than the other?
Is his belt too long for his waist? I don't know what's going on there on the right of his waist.
I mean, do you think we have the proportions a little wrong on Pac-Man?
Nah, it's fine. Pac-Man's perfect.
How flat is he supposed to be?
I feel like he's walking on those stilts that people who get who are amputees, they get those legs, and they get the ones that they can bounce on those things that are curvy. I feel like that's what he's working on right now.
Well, I mean, what happens?
That's why he's so fast. He can just bounce on those.
Oh, I want to save this one as a new.
What happens if you take a circle and fill it with the triangles? All I know is they have to come all the way to the 4 points, or else it doesn't work. Because his mouth is completely wide. Or completely open. It's not just a hole, it's a giant slit. No, if we could actually draw and do some shading, you'd be able to see it more easily.
Oh, I can't do shading. That's too much. You're asking way too much. And this is Emma's paint. Can you even do shading on Emma's paint?
Dude, this has been one of the funnest streams I've ever been on. I love you guys. You guys are freaking awesome.
Share the screen again, though. You know, we gotta
share it.
Share it still. I was just wanting to save as new. I don't want people looking through my files. Like, what are you, perps? Okay. So I have the other variant and the super shit variant.
No, the regular people are in the chat. The pervs are on the panel.
Hey, speak for yourself, bro.
I was.
Okay.
I'm on the panel.
Well, damn, that's calling someone's bluff on a level that I've never seen before. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
That you include someone. Like, yeah, we're all assholes here. Let's go. I love it. I love it.
Oh no, dead air. That's terrible. You got two people on with you and nobody wants to say anything because it's just me. Everybody else is muted.
No, dude, I was gonna let you talk. I feel like I've been talking too much. Like I've been trying to be more respectful when I go on other people's streams. I've been just like trying to shut up because sometimes I say things that shouldn't be on other people's streams. So I try to do my best to be a good boy, you know.
Sure, that's a first.
I do need to get going though soon, fellas. I will still watch.
I mean, we have been going for like 2 hours.
Yeah. I do need to go soon. I need to eat and clean some stuff around here in my apartment.
I mean, it's PB stream, so he gets to decide if we're signing off.
Aren't you East Coast time off?
Yeah.
So you're gonna eat at 1 a.m?
Yeah, dude, I have bad habits. Don't judge me.
What kind of hours you keeping here, guy?
Hours, dude. I've always been a night owl since I was young. I've never been a morning guy. I hate the mornings. I'm a night owl. That's the way it is, And when I do things in the night, I get things done, and then I get really I'll get drunk. But now I drink light beer. But I get drunk, and then I wake up in the morning and I find that when I wake up after I'm drunk the night before, that my entire apartment is clean and I don't know what happened. It's like hiring a maid for nothing. And it's awesome. If I drink some beers, I clean my whole place and it's awesome. And I wake up the next day, I'm like, oh, thank you, me from the past.
Now, this is a weird-looking Pac-Man. This is a circle with arms and legs and eyeballs and triangles for frickin' eyebrows. Like, hold on.
Oh, is it the modern variant that they've had recently that looks like shit? I know that's not the super shit-looking one.
Sure.
Official. I like this one. This should be the canon Pac-Man.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, now you saved this, right?
Oh yeah, I've saved both versions.
Okay.
Not the very first one, not the rough draft one. People have to
I got a screenshot of it.
Good. Open up another screen. I want to see what it looks like if we use a circle instead of an oval.
There was no circle thing.
Oh. Okay,
but this oval, also, I was able to adjust it to make it look more like this. And you kind of get, if you look at it long enough, you kind of get a 3D effect with it.
No, I
I see where the feet are going. They're like the elf shoes on the feet. The right foot has the same problem going on with the belt of the man, where there's like a little bit of maybe a parasite coming out or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not really good with the lines. I'm not good at this shit.
I love the eye, though. I love how small the eye is on the Pac-Man.
Except it's not that small. It's just not to scale.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
What you don't realize...
It's an illusion.
What you don't realize is that the Pac-Man is standing like a mile behind Jim L. He's massive.
Bro, Jim L, though, he could do a backflip and snap Pac-Man's neck.
That's what I'm saying. He's got like half of the power of Superman. That'll get some shit done.
Yeah, what if they teamed up? What if this Pac-Man and Jim L teamed up?
Ooh.
Oh, you can't be unstoppable. You can't stop Pac-Man.
That's like better
Unless you're
than
a
the Super
ghost.
Friends.
Like the
Unless
only
you're
people
a
can
ghost.
defeat Batman.
A colorful ghost. If you're a
Only people
sad,
can beat him.
no, if you're a sad
Batman.
ghost, you get fucking eaten.
Yeah.
You know
Only
why the
people can beat
sad
him are
ghosts?
Batman.
Do you know why they're sad ghosts?
Because they're blue.
Because they get eaten.
Bingo.
It's a vicious cycle. They're sad because they're blue, and they're blue because they're sad, and they're sad because they get eaten. It's a cycle. As is the game of Pac-Man. Is literally a cycle.
This game is like a horror movie.
Janie says, I eat when I'm hungry, I sleep when I'm tired, and I somehow manage to get in a time zone that doesn't suit Australia or America.
Yeah, Jane knows how it is to not be on a schedule where I am right now in my life. It's very difficult to just go with the flow all the time, but sometimes it's nice. You know, sometimes you're just like, do what I want. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Actually, speaking of, I need to do some laundry and everything. But I will.
We've been going for 2 hours at SPB. Do we still want to go, or are we?
Oh, yeah, we'll keep going for a little bit, yep.
Yeah, you guys keep going. You guys keep going. I just need to get some stuff done because I got a couple of days off a week and I have to do some laundry and stuff. But I do appreciate so much being here tonight. Thank you guys. I love you, Cyber. I love you, PB, man. You guys are freaking awesome. And I'm just very appreciative. I have no idea what's going on with my TV. Oh, that's Ancient Aliens. But you guys are freaking awesome. And this is one of the funnest conversations I've had in a hot second. So that's all I have to say, man, is damn. And your chat is cool too. So peace out to everybody. And I will be watching, so don't say anything bad about me.
Maybe.
If you do, if you talk shit about me, I'll come back on, all right? And I'll talk shit about you. But I will be watching and I had a great time and I love you guys. I'm just kidding. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.
See you later.
Bye.
He turned the camera off before he left.
I didn't crop like the border of this thing, and I don't give a shit because that adds to it. You know, it adds to my heart. All right, I'm clicking out of the thing. I got them both saved.
So that was like the art of the fandom forest.
Where did it save it though? I recognize the folder it saved it.
Saved it on the computer.
Somewhere. Or maybe I could probably look it up on the little
Queen. That's a nice hashtag. She says, shred the like button. Like you're making tacos, but you've only got a solid block of cheese.
Somewhere. It's in that folder. It's in the F folder.
I did turn the camera on. How observant of you. You can see my beard at least a little bit. I guess the shirt's a little dark, but you know, it kind of fades together because of the excellent lighting that I have. Because I could improve, like I could turn that one lamp around, but I really don't want the light to shine right in my eyes. Like those circular freaking lights that people get to put above the computer. Those seem like they're going to be really bright on your face. Like, that's a lot of light on my face. How am I supposed to fall asleep on street if I got a light shining right in my face? Okay, I was going to say this earlier when he was on here. Lemon Pie says, I'm a night owl for sure. What is a day owl?
Not a day owl, just fucking like a day bird or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can't you just, isn't it redundant to say night owl? Shouldn't it just be, I'm an owl, and everyone's like, oh, you must like staying up at night. Or you can't fall asleep because you got some condition. I figured that was the easiest way for me to cover everybody who has any type of thing that prevents them from falling asleep or staying asleep. Like, both are kind of shitty. Janie says, I prefer grated cheese to pre-shredded. So, right, you like shredding your own. Oh. Thinner cheese strands melt into the taco. Okay, now that's a point of controversy because I'm told that when building a taco, you're supposed to have the cheese as far away from the meat as possible so that it does not melt, so it stays the consistency of that nice fresh cheese. Because I never understood whenever you go to whatever restaurant and they put all of the vegetables. Usually it's the lettuce in first, so the lettuce is right on top of the meat. Because I always thought, I was like, why aren't you melting the cheese? I don't understand why. Like, you warmed it up. The whole dish is warm. The whole taco is warm. If you put cheese in a burrito, it melts. What is so special about the taco compared to the burrito? They're essentially the same thing. Meat, cheese, vegetables wrapped in a tortilla. So what the fuck? Why wouldn't you build them so that they have the same type of consistency as far as the innards are concerned? Like if you have a soft taco or a burrito, that's the same fucking thing. It's just one end is wrapped up and one end is not, or one end is wrapped up, one end is open, and on a taco they're just both open. It's the same fucking thing, man. Thanks for your support, Husky. I appreciate that. Kim Ryan says a stoned owl. I'm a stoned owl?
I don't know. Do you want me to wait to send out the image till after the stream or just send it out right now?
Oh gosh, you want to send the image?
Yeah.
What are you going to say with it?
I have this realistic Pac-Man and Jim L, aka Super Shit, and then parentheses non-copyright infringement of Superman's son from Then I Take You Stream the Night.
Okay, so you're just telling people what it is instead of telling people what it is and then telling them something along the lines of, if you'd like to see how we made it to this point, check out the greatest drawing stream of all time.
All right, I'll add that in the second thing. Paste.
I don't know, like people like drawing streams. I don't know, like they're not all the same because like you watch EVS do a drawing stream and you're getting constant input. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the only times that I can think of that if he doesn't have someone else on, and he doesn't always, but usually he does. But when it's just him, the only time that you don't hear him talking is when he's taking a drink.
Right.
Or else he's pretty much going the whole time.
All right, so then I added the second tweet below it with made this on the greatest drawing stream of all time. I linked the stream. You want me to tweet it right now?
Sure.
Okay. No one's going to look at it besides the people that care about us.
Do I sound correctly to you, Husky?
A little bit, yeah. You did not have that though on Discord. But you finally got the mic working? It wasn't there last night. Didn't happen at all.
Okay, let's see if I leave and come back. Can you hold it down for 30 seconds? Because I'm doing the full leave. Like I'm refreshing stream, leaving the entire fucking thing. Okay, I'll be right back.
Right.
Oh, I have to click it twice.
Hello, chat. If you haven't checked it out yet, you can look at the picture on that Twitter link right there. I can't highlight it. I don't have the ability to. But you can. You can click it.
Did you even say anything while I was gone?
Yeah, I was talking about the thing. I was trying to do the radio sexy voice.
Oh, the radio not the NPR voice, the radio sexy voice.
Yeah.
Is it still crackling?
No, I don't hear it.
Interesting. That's strange. Oh man. I feel like my mustache is growing into my nose. It's so goddamn itchy. All this talk of tacos is making me hungry. I'm sure it is lemon pie. I don't know what happened to Kiefer Janey. I mean, the only thing that I can guess is that he fell asleep because I don't think he said bye. He just stopped talking in the chat. So, who knows? I mean, I would hope he's like, he came in and he started talking about his voice and said he was getting bullied. And I feel like I missed that comment initially. And then I went back to it. I don't even know if he was still here when I went back to it. Because I don't remember getting a response to how do people, like, people are just saying your voice sucks on Discord. Like, they're saying it on Discord, not
Now
that
the popping
it would
came
only
back,
suck
but
up.
I don't know how the fuck it came back. It was like doing good, and then it just
Huh.
slowly came back. It's like, I don't get it. So it has to be stupid StreamYard.
It slowly came back. That's
When
terrible.
you first started
How
talking,
bad
it
is
was
it?
fine.
How bad is it?
Enough for me to ignore it.
Bad enough for you to what? That was a weird
Good
sentence.
enough
I
for
know
me to
no.
ignore it.
So not bad enough for you to ignore it. I feel like that's the best way to say that, because the other way is because it's not like a good thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not bad enough for it to be a stream stopper, or should it, like, maybe that's like a cue from God saying, hey guy, you should probably get off of here and get on with sleeping so that you can work tomorrow.
Right.
Although I hadn't been sleeping much the last 2 days anyways.
Right.
Just sitting there fucking, like, I wish I had like an entire fucking panel of people for this. Are you able to shut down everything that's making the gears turn in your brain? Like, is there something that you do as far as
You're talking to the wrong person, because I'm the insomniac here, remember.
Okay, hold on. So, yeah, but are you like, okay, so if you're playing a game like Batman, like we were last night on Prophets of Geek Culture, if you like Batman, you should go check out the stream. Don't do it now. Click on the Prophets of Geek Culture link down in the description, and it'll take you to that page. And when you go to that page, click on the 3 dots on the side and hit save to play later, or watch later, or whatever the fuck it's called on YouTube. Shit, what was I saying now? Oh, turning the brain off. Like when you're playing Batman, you're not typically thinking about other stuff other than
strategy.
Husky, you have to put the link.
No, you gotta click the channel.
No, it doesn't work like that, guy, because if you don't have a wrench, it doesn't let you go to the channel. Did you not know that?
No.
I just found that out. It was relatively recently. I don't remember what channel I was on, but I was like, oh, I'm going to check out this freaking channel. And I went to click on it, and it just gave me, like, report comment or something else. I don't remember what the other one was. Let's see. So it must have been, either report or pin, I'm guessing, were the only 2 options. And I was like, why the fuck? I don't want to report this. I want it to go to the channel. And the only difference that I could see was that I wasn't a moderator on the channel. Or it wasn't my channel. Like, if it's your channel, I assume you can go to everyone's channel. Like, pick a name in there, go to the freaking channel. But I have a feeling that is the difference. Anyway, when you're playing the game, you're not thinking about other stuff. You're just thinking about what you got to accomplish in the game. Right. So you're not like completely shut down because you're actively doing a task, like whatever is in front of you at the moment. That's what you're taking care of with your faculties. But do you ever get to is there anything that you do that can just like not necessarily mellow you out per se, but just prevent you from thinking about random stuff in your life. Like everybody's got their own problems. Everybody's got their own triumphs. You think about what you did during the day, shit like that, what you're going to end up doing tomorrow, what you'd like to do tomorrow, what you would like externally to happen to you, like all of these other things. How do you make to the point where you're not thinking of any of them?
I have no idea. I think it's automatic, and then I don't know.
What does that mean, Landon? He said, guys, sorry I haven't been chatting. I had to watch this movie on the Disney Channel. 1, what is the movie? 2, what do you mean you had to watch a movie? 3, how are you listening to us and watching a movie at the same time? Like, that is some weird color commentary to go along with your movie. Is it not?
Right.
What?
Missed the drawing part of this drawing stream.
He said, PB speaking the words of the gods. What do you mean speaking the words of the gods? No, okay. Why are you not telling me the movie? Because 1, like, nobody cares in
He's
the way
embarrassed.
that people care. You can't be embarrassed if you want, whatever. 2, what do you mean you were forced? Forced by who?
Like, I want to know because there's like a lot of shitty B movies on Disney Channel that you can be forced to watch. I just need to know which.
Oh, he said Disney
B-movie
Channel,
is.
not Disney Plus.
But Channel and Plus, they put the shit on there. They have a lot of shitty.
What's up, Monkey Jeebus?
They have a lot of shitty.
He doesn't even say hello. He just
B-movies.
comes into the chat and says, Cheetah Girls. I don't know what that is.
Oh, one of those. Oh, that B movie. Yeah.
I don't know what that
See,
is.
that's one of their shitty B movies.
Never heard of it.
They're all shitty.
What the, like...
It's like The Descendants. It's shit.
So is it like made with people that weren't able to quite make it as an actor? Or what?
Pretty
like,
much.
They're like, well,
Like
these
TV
people
stars,
are good enough
people.
to be in the Mickey Mouse Club, but they're good enough to exploit for this. I don't know what... No, like, the name of the movie is Zombies?
Yeah, they have like some stupid shit.
Just
Every time I
zombies.
look at it, I'm like, okay, are the zombies bad or are they like good? Like every ad for each of those movies, like they make them good, but zombies aren't supposed to be good. They're supposed to be that's stupid. They make it like a teen drama, but with zombies. Does that help?
Kind of. They had aliens and wolves, bro.
It's like people say Sharknado are the worst ones, but no, there are some horrible, horrible Disney B movies out there that I wish never saw the light of day.
No, I play some biannual. Fuck, I never know how to say that word. Beats to help me like fall asleep and stay asleep, and I mean, do they work? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. It's possible, but I did also, like a while ago, I don't know how long ago, it's probably like frickin' a month and a half ago, I was getting some decent sleep then, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't keeping it on, like I was falling asleep, right?
Yes.
Like just randomly falling asleep and then sleeping for at least a few hours, sometimes several hours. Never usually make it to the 8-hour point anymore. Like if I'm gone for 8 hours, I wasn't sleeping the entire time. I usually woke up and was like, well, I don't have anything to do today, really, so I'll just lay here in bed for another hour. Maybe I'll fall asleep for a little bit. Maybe I won't. But yeah, meditation will quiet the noise in your mind, or some kind of white noise will help. Am I just supposed to like stick my head right in front of a fan and listen to the white noise? Because I don't know how to meditate.
I have a fan,
no idea. I feel like meditating would make me think more, because I'd just be sitting there in silence, and then the thoughts just keep fucking rolling and rolling and rolling. And I say thoughts, but sometimes it's just thought that just keeps replaying over and over, and you try and answer it in different ways to see which one is either the best, makes you feel the best, or is closest to the truth. Like, those are pretty much the three options there. Or that's what you're shooting for. Usually I'm shooting closer to the last one. I'd like to, come across with the answer that makes me feel the best, because you want to feel good. You don't want to be going through life feeling like crap. So whatever you got to do, I shouldn't say whatever, like within reason, people. Like, you can't go out there and eat baby hearts. Like, just because it makes you feel good, Hillary Clinton, doesn't mean that it's okay. I hope people got that joke. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Somewhat.
Yeah, and in the Clinton cult, they'd be drinking the blood to stay young or whatever. That was one of the... I'm sure it's a tabloid story or something like that, but it's still funny. Make me laugh. Like, if it was true, I'd be like, is anyone going to do anything? But the fact that I'm almost entirely certain it's not true is like, okay, you wrote a hilarious... Is this the Babylon Bee? Because that's something that they would freaking write about.
Right.
Lemon pie every night. I download it because our Wi-Fi went out and I couldn't sleep. Wait, what was the question? Janie, do those rain videos help you sleep? Ah. You knew she listened to rain videos. Is that something that I forgot? Ooh, the plot of zombies was horrible. There's no zombie movie with a good plot. Even if you think that it's going to have a good plot. Like, hold on. Even if you think that it's going to be a good plot, then it turns out to be World War Z, and it's dumb as fuck at the end. I liked that movie right up until the end. I was like, oh, shit. Like, my favorite part was when, God, I never remember the actor's name, when they're getting on the fucking plane and he slips and he shoots himself.
Wasn't Brad Pitt in that movie?
Yeah, Brad Pitt's the main character in that movie. He's not the one that shoots himself in the head accidentally.
Oh.
Rose sleeps with the TV on. Monkey Jeebus says, thoughts as in...
I want to tell you guys this. You know how people complain about certain Disney movies? Yeah, they never ever mention the shitty B movies that Disney makes for the Disney Channel and such. They are horrible. They are the worst fucking things on the face of the earth. People will say, like, one of the other ones they put more money into, like, this is bad. I'm like, no, at least none of them so far, to my knowledge, have come close to the shit B movies they crap out of their ass. Holy crap, those are all worst fucking movies.
Janie says, PB, actually, I do have a fan directly beside my bed that blows on my face when it's hot or I have a migraine. I have a fan right next to my bed, 20-inch box fan? And I play it? Holy fuck. I run it every fucking night to sleep, whether it's hot or cold. So when it's cold out, sometimes I got to run it slower. Although this new one doesn't seem like it pushes as much air, which is weird. Like, I don't know if the fan blades just aren't tilted as much or what the fucking deal is. But I was like, you should be pushing way more air than this for how much noise you're making. Because I need the airflow, not just the noise. Like, I got to have that, I guess, what feels like fresh air being blown over my face.
Right.
Which...
I'm going to go take a shit. Let's not suck.
What the fuck was that?
That was something from Rick and Morty. I'm going to take a shit. Alright, take a shit. We may have to wind this up.
Okay. I mean, I didn't think that we were going to go too much longer, because it seems like it's all the same people in the chat, although Monkey Jeebus just got here not too long ago.
We got 14 watching.
Yeah, it was up to 15 there for a second. It just kept creeping up and creeping up and creeping up little by little, because We started in the smaller digits, and then we were almost at double digits, and then we pretty much been in double digits for, 2 hours or something like that. But yeah, then it was usually sitting around 10, 11, 10, 11. Now it was sitting around 13, 14. So somebody out there be lurking. It's 6:08 on the island. You never know who's watching the stream. Unless they except for Keely Chow when they say, "Hey everybody, what's up, Keely Chow? Did you miss the entire stream? Like, I haven't been here for 3 months and you missed the entire stream." Because you didn't miss the
We're closing because I gotta take a shit. I might disappear before the end now.
Oh, you gotta go immediately?
Kindish.
Okay, we can get out of here. I don't. Supposed to leave them wanting more, right?
Yeah.
So, you got anything you just Gilded Discord, go on there, put the links
Yeah, I'm
down
not
in
posting
there.
the links.
Okay.
I'm too lazy.
So, I guess thank you everybody for showing up. I know that it's been a while. Keely Chow, Janie, Rose, Kiefer. Oh my God, what other names? There's a whole bunch of other names that I'm forgetting. Lemon Pie, Q's Queen. Say something in the chat so I can see which names I need to say. Oh my God.
You know I'd be working jokes into saying this shit.
Kim Ryan was here. Who else was here? Laura was here. Oh God. Scroll back up in the stream. Monkey Jeebus, Landon. We just had a whole conversation with Landon and I forgot it. What a terrible person I am.
Disney B movies. They're horrible.
Oh, Caroline was here for a little bit. And then, I think that's the top. No, that's not the top. But, Karen was here. And then, a special thank you to the lurkers. Yes, a special thank you to you. Because I know who you are. And I appreciate you. And I have a feeling that you will be back next time. So we'll see you then, everybody. Goodbye.
Go take a shit, everybody. You'll feel great.
Oh, my God. Okay, Mr. Roboto. Let's get the fuck out of here.